they weren't like Watsits or anything. They were quite crunchy. So they're kind of like knickknacks, but cheese. They were nice.
That sounds.
That's a good know of those.
I can't remember the name of them. All I can remember, they stopped selling them in Menu and Ika, but they were in like a red or an orange packet.
Red orange packet. I can't remember those.
Cheese something.
Cheese doodles?
It might have been cheese. No, they weren't doodles because they're
No,
the
still have doodles because that's the white.
Yeah, it's not them. They're the ones that are like Watsits.
Yeah, the really cheesy ones that you end up with yellow fingers afterwards.
Yeah, and your mouth just full of goo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not those ones. It's the ones that were actually crunchy. You still ended up with yellow hands, but you know they were proper crunchy.
They were crunchy at least.
Which is, I think, that's essential in something that claims to be a crisp.
Yep. It's not crisp, and it's not crisp.
The clue is in the name.
Crisps. No.
Oh, with the crunchy. Oh, crunchies. I've got an idea that might have been the name, something like that.
I'm trying to remember, and I'm like, Nope. Have no clue. We used to have like Cheez-It balls as well that was spicy. Those were really good.
The best thing is Snap. Which Jay needs to try. Salty cones of like wheat cones dipped in chocolate.
What?
Oh, Smash!
Smash, sorry. Yeah, Smash. Smash is just so nice. You think it sounds horrible because it's like salty wheat snacks in like a cone shape.
Those are actually really good, and you know I'm not really big on chocolate.
I'd probably give it a go. Give most things
a
go.
You give it a go, and then you'd eat all the rest of the packet, and then go back for more packets.
And the only problem is that it's so expensive.
Fight everybody for it.
Yeah, it is one of them. It's like, oh no, these are like 1 million calories, and they're just basically fat and chocolate and sugar.
Yep.
Let's go get some more.
It's always the case, isn't it? It's always the best tasting stuff. Like the worst possible thing for you always tastes the best.
I think it costs like £5 a pack or something, if not more.
Isn't that everything in Norway though?
No, but those are really expensive. Really expensive. But yeah, they're actually really good, and I'm not big on chocolate, but those are actually really good.
Oh, it's because of the salty crisps inside it. It cuts through the chocolate, and the chocolate stops the saltiness of the crisps coming through too much. So it's like, yeah, that's fine.
Oh yeah.
Where's Vic?
He said he'd be here shortly, didn't he? Tab out because I have my stream.
Yeah, he said I'll be there shortly. Yep.
This is cozy music.
Yeah, I could go back to sleep. I nearly didn't get out of bed. I was laid there with a fan blowing on me because it's fucking red hot. And I looked at my phone, it was 7:30, I was like, well, I either get up now or I don't bother.
But he got up, yay!
It's not actually that. You're just at a bit that gets warm. We're still at a bit that's just. It's not exactly warm, but it's not cold.
Oh, it's blowing so much here. That's what's making it cold here. I mean, it's the 1st of June. It's not. And it's not really been that much summer weather. Really. So.
I'm doing alright here. There's been a lot of rain recently, but.
Hello!
Been quite good for the time of year.
And I'm here.
You
Hello.
arrived.
Hello.
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 I can't. Oh no, it's not them.
Roll20.net.
Oh yeah, I was just checking my character sheet. We did rest last time, didn't we?
You
No,
said, you said we were going to.
go
but-
to bed and then we'd get up the following day and then decide what you're gonna do.
Yeah, because I was just looking at my hit dice. I have 2 out of 3. So I guess I got that back. If we went to sleep.
Let's see, let's see.
There's a map there, look.
Oh,
Character.
You've discovered something, have you?
Yeah, we've rested.
oh, then I should have my hit die.
We
back,
had a
shouldn't I?
we had a long rest, so yeah. Probably.
Right, now Vix is here. Should we call it a night and go?
I always knew that I can count for Jay.
You can count for Jay.
Somebody needs to count for me. Oh.
Right. Okay. So Liam will be here later. So
Yeah.
I guess you're awake.
Yay!
You've slept.
That's an achievement.
Yeah, you don't
didn't
get
die
any
in the
XP
night.
for being awake.
Oh,
What?
that's too early.
Oh. There's no need for that, is there?
Well, bastard GM. Right. So you can have some breakfast. It'll be cooked. It was nice and hot. It'll be involved eggs
Cool.
and bacon and sausages. You can enjoy it, and then you can decide what you're going to do.
Let's go to Nulb!
To noob.
So I assume you all read the extensive notes
I did, yeah.
that
I did read it, yeah.
gathered about different things, and and you've also find in your journal there should be a map.
Oh yeah, I
Is
saw
there-
that. I was gonna ask you if I could look. Well, if you could
Yep,
look at
of course. That's basically from here. You once you've left Hommel, that's where you'll be heading towards. So you'll be coming along the road from the north.
From the north. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
so it says to omelette.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking idiot.
It's, well, I mentioned that just to assist.
Because I'm a fucking idiot.
Hmm
No,
I wasn't gonna say that, but yeah, pretty much. So
Oh.
you've not got that far yet. You're still at the breakfast table. So
Okay.
Well, we got horses to make our way there, so that's something we have to
Shall
consider.
we go immediately, or shall we look
Just,
in the shop for some more things, some equipment? Because last time we wanted to shop something, we got attacked.
Yeah, I don't. They probably haven't found anybody to take over yet. I mean, we can ask.
It
But they
was
probably
only
haven't found anybody to take over, wouldn't it?
If you go outside, you'll
Don't
notice
have
that there's a sign saying the shop is closed, and there's
How very convenient.
a couple of guards stood guard in front of it.
Oh, not more fucking guards outside of it. Should we go and kill? Should we just kill them before anything fucking kicks off again?
No,
That's
these are the ones these are ones you've met before, and they wave to you.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Hi.
Just wow, it's a long time since I actually had some notes on this game.
Well, then,
I have notes
Something-
on the little
waste no more time and get on our horses and be gone from this place of utter filth and no treasure at all.
Yeah. Let's go rob the fucking traders before we go. What? I wouldn't say that.
We
Arvin
actually
would.
done that. We can kill the whole. Oh no.
When did you turn into a murder hobo?
Arvin wouldn't do that. He wouldn't.
I wouldn't do that.
I
Like,
fucking
I.
Arvin wouldn't.
Yeah.
Okay, why is the thing still playing? We've gone
The
outside.
music.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
not.
no.
We're outside now.
Oh, it's changed. Oh, is that you changed it? Oh, it's too. Right.
So our horses are somewhere.
I'm trying to think if there's
Horses.
anything.
I think you brought the horses and they're in the stables. Just
Yeah, we left them around here, didn't we?
that's not important. I just wanted to bring it out of the inn.
That's alright.
How do we know how far it is to Nulb?
A day's afoot, or 4 hours on a horse.
How do you fucking know that?
That's
Probably
what's
road.
written in the.
He remembers.
I read
more
it.
than We do.
It was written in the thing that I gave you.
No fucking
Actually, Merchant told me. Yeah. Let's stick with that one.
Yeah, he made it up, and I'm just like, yeah, that's totally. I'm going to agree with that.
Oh
guess.
shit! Right, I read the bottom one. I didn't read both of them. I didn't realise there were two.
Right.
I was looking
Okay.
at my phone. That's my fault.
I didn't read it, but
Just fucking open it.
yeah, I think I have.
Don't worry, there was nothing special in particular.
Oh, right, okay.
The journey of 100 leagues begins with the first pace. Yeah,
Yeah, let's go.
it's things like that that are just. It's like, yeah, it's flavour. Just a half day's journey or a day's journey. So about 4 hours ride. So yeah, you can ride there on your horses, which you've not paid for, but it's fine
Why would we have to pay for them? They're ours.
because you
They
stole
were-
them. No big deal.
No, they got stolen.
If
They
somebody's dead, it's not
reacquired.
stealing. Yeah,
If you take them from somebody who's dead, it's not stealing.
that's right.
It's not stealing, it's scavenging.
It doesn't even matter if you killed that person to take it in the first place.
It makes no difference to me.
Okay, that's fine.
Doc suddenly loses all faith in us.
No,
What, like he had any
Like,
intention in the
yeah.
first
I think
place.
that happened many sessions ago. Many sessions ago.
Right.
Ah,
Okay. I don't think there's anything else we need to do here, is there?
no, they didn't have any bags.
No.
Because we were looking for that, weren't we?
Yeah.
But they didn't.
no.
At least I have a shiny black armor.
Do you have like,
Anything like
Yes.
that you may be looking to try and purchase magical items, you can, if you like, ask Burn, and he can try and source them for you, but they will not arrive, straight away.
Hmm.
do we know
I'm good,
when
let's go
we're
and kill
coming back?
something.
Okay,
It's only
so
half a day's ride, you could always just come
Yeah.
back.
No, maybe we find something in the next, in Nubel.
no.
Nibble?
Nubel.
Nulb!
Well,
Not again!
He's not even here.
I know! It's every
Right,
fucker else
come
this time.
Wake up! What are you doing?
getting on my
Go
horse.
to Nulb!
I'm getting
Right.
on my horse as well.
Okay.
I'm walking, fuck them. No, I'm joking.
I die, Arvan.
Do you want to
With a
put
line
yourself
on.
in an order that you want to travel, or are you just going to go in a mob like you are?
Well, I don't know. Which way are we heading? South.
You would be heading this way.
Alright, okay.
Which way? I
Um,
can't see. Someone show me. Point your finger.
I'm putting dots on the map so you can see. Let's
Yeah.
follow
I don't know who's got Oh, I'm not bothered actually. Somebody else that can take a hit can go at the front.
Oh, that's me. That's a job ideal for me. Come on.
Is that a dragonborn?
It's definitely.
Or
a
just sticking
dragon.
ourselves at the front right in danger all the time. Yeah, probably. No, we're not. I don't think we're walking there, Vix. We're putting ourselves in an order
Yeah,
to
just
travel.
put yourself in an order. Don't disappear off. I'm
Okay.
following you just at the side. I don't want to be directly behind you because my horse
Okay.
will bite your horse's ass.
That's fair.
So I'm assuming Uhtred's going at the back because he's at the back.
Rear guard. Yeah, I'll do it. Hang on.
Yeah, rear guard is always nice.
There we go.
Okay.
Ah, that's
So after sort of an hour or so of getting everything ready, you set off, and the Osler Gundigoot waves as you leave.
Oh, for fuck's sake, more stuff. Yeah, how are you? Or is he just waving goodbye?
I pulled
He's
out my hood
waving.
as I.
So you can see he's like,
Oh.
thank God for that.
Oh, I throw my hand axe at him.
initiative.
I don't really, obviously.
Well, I'm pulling out my hood.
We don't
because,
we don't fight commoners.
I wave back.
You'd struggle if you attacked him anyway.
Yeah, right. Knock him out.
So you're not giving me much to work with here, guys. Come on.
Well, we're going to. I don't know what you want us
You
to say. Go
can't,
to Nulb.
you can't just say go at a Nulb. So are you move in? Just
What? So you want us to walk off the map? Is that what it is?
no, not right off
Right.
the map. But if you say you just move in, and you're just heading that way. Are you going to stop at the tower?
No, I don't think we've got any need to stop at the tower, have we?
No, we're going straight to the Nulb, I think.
No.
Can
We're following the road through forests and fire. What? What fires? Never mind.
can you make a perception check?
Of course.
Only Vix or.
All of you.
All right. Okay.
Lily, you can notice a quite large bird heading towards you.
Oh fuck.
What kind of bird?
What do you do?
Is it
It's
a
just you
normal
can't
bird?
see it at this distance. It just looks
Okay,
like
so
a
it's
very
kinda-
very large bird heading towards you.
Okay. I will let the other guys know. There's something coming towards us up ahead. It looks like a bird.
You're right.
Actually, you notice that it's not just a bird. Appears to be something on its back.
Is it a dragon? No.
No, I
I
just
don't
said it
think
was
it's
a
a dragon.
bird.
Okay.
So it appears to be something on its back.
Yes.
Shall we
Like-
shut it down?
Humanoid or?
Yeah. As it gets closer, you see.
Okay.
Shall we draw our weapons?
Does it look like
Yeah.
it's? Does it look like it's actually heading at us, or like it's coming? Is it coming? Is it in a threatening manner?
It's a big bird
Is it hostile?
heading towards you, coming down towards you
I
from the
get off
sky,
my horse
and there's
and-
something on its back.
I
Someone
get off my
on its
horse and
back.
get ready with my longsword.
All right.
I take a stance.
Okay.
I'll ready my dagger underneath my cloak.
Okay. As you stood there, the bird gets closer and closer. It gets lower, and when it gets to about 20 feet, it just levels off, flies straight above your head, and you hear someone shouting, "Hey!" And then it passes over you.
Shouting what?
Hey, who are you?
What was that?
Oh, okay.
Right, you can see it circles away and it comes back. It flies over you again, slowing down a little bit, and then in front of you, it lands.
I obviously sheath my sword back. Sheath? Is it like put in a scabbard, right? Or out of the
Sheath.
scabbard? Sheath.
Well, you said you'd drawn it.
Sheathed.
Yeah. Is it in the scabbard or out of the scabbard?
If it's
It's
sheathed, it's in it. If
in
it's
it, yeah.
unsheathed, it's out of it.
Ah, okay. Then I sheath it.
Okay, so you put it
Doesn't-
back in
yeah,
its. Okay.
Whoa.
Because he doesn't seem to be aggressive.
Right, you can see there's a very, very large bird landed.
It is pretty big, that bird.
And there's probably someone. There probably was someone was riding it, or
Oh.
maybe it was a bird that actually talked. Oh,
And
no,
then you can see a very
Oh,
small
I see what this is.
woman jumps off, and then the
Hi,
bird
small woman.
takes off again.
pretend like you don't see the health bars.
I don't see a health bar. I don't know what you're talking about. What is that? What's this health bar you speak of, Zala?
Oh yeah.
You can see it. It's not a problem.
By the way, through all of this, I've just been sat on the horse with my hands just like all relaxed and everything, just completely relaxed pose.
That's fine.
Do you
I
have
will-
your eyes
It's
open,
not a
please?
problem.
Because I'm thinking you're sleeping.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just cool, calm, relaxed.
Who are you?
Where's Arvin?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He's guarding her back. He's at the.
I raise my arm.
Mason.
She
Yeah.
runs around to you and grasps your hand and shakes it and says, "Thank you, thank you, thank you."
Right. Okay. You're welcome.
I just.
You saved my cousin.
Ah, yeah, I do that a lot. Who's your cousin?
Well, you can see she's a gnome.
Oh, right. Oh, Okay. cool.
She says, "My name's Eliwick Boondiggles."
Boondingles?
Hi, anyway. Are you here for a particular reason, or was it just to thank us?
I'm coming to help.
Oh, are you? Do you know where we're going?
Yes,
Do you now?
yes.
And how do you know that?
My cousin told me.
Oh, look at you, Arthur.
See, there's a small
First
problem with
lady
that.
we see.
So we didn't tell your cousin where we were going.
He is a spy. He just kind of knows these things.
Mm-hmm. So your cousin's been spying on us.
Only for your safety.
Right. Okay.
That's reassuring, definitely.
So, do you have a horse or any way of travelling quicker?
You have a spare one.
I have a bird. Oh, a look of disappointment on the face as she suddenly realizes.
Well, I motioned to the spare horse, which has got all our supplies on it. I say you can use our spare horse if you like, or, and I offer my hand on that my left hand and say, or you can jump on the back of mine.
She smiles and jumps on the back of your horse. Because
Fuck
she's
you,
only a gnome. She's little.
Yeah, yeah.
So she's very annoying, and for the rest of the journey, she keeps asking you what heroic deeds you've been doing.
Oh,
I lean back and look at
Come
Arvin
on.
shouting,
uh,
"You got yourself a little friend!"
yeah, I
Say
do.
with a smile.
Yeah,
He got
you,
himself a
you
potential
just keep
spouse.
just keep tossing that coin over there. You get on with it. Go on. I will fill her in on all the details of everything we've done so far, and also tell her how I became known as Alvin Orkfo.
Ho ho.
You can see a look of awe on her face.
She might want to. Oh, actually, no, she probably doesn't. No, it's okay. I don't know.
What you do learn from her talking, and when the one time you stop, is she is a mage.
Oh, okay.
And
Interesting.
she's also a sage, so she's really good at history and things like that.
That was going to come in now. Helpful.
That
I mean, oh right, great. Yeah, I don't know. Would it? Why? I don't know. My religion and history are shit. That's weird.
Yeah, I've just realised that's not one of the things you should be bad at, is it? But there you
No,
go.
those are like two things I should be fairly solid on. Or what you would have thought. No, that's alright. Other people have got okay history. But they're not here. Anyway, come on then. What are we doing?
Through the rest of the journey, not a lot happens.
Cool.
Does she talk the
However.
entire way?
Oh,
No.
God, oh, thank fuck for that.
She shuts up a couple of times.
To breathe?
So you know her then.
Yep. I have one. Ah. Okay.
Okay, just bear with me.
Right.
If she's a sister of a spy, maybe she knows something about where we're heading.
Cousin.
Arvan, you can ask her because I think you're the best suited person
Basically,
for that.
you know that big story thing that tells you everything that's going on.
Yeah.
That's basically what she's told you.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So a lot of the information that you get from that two sheets of
Okay.
paper
Alright.
is from her. It's a history that she knows.
damn it.
Can you stop working?
And you arrive in Nulb.
Oh.
And if you look at your map,
Okay.
you can see that the first thing you get to from crossing the bridge is the waterside hostel.
Oh, right. That's what that. Right. Okay.
Shall we go inside and look?
You don't
for
know. I'm
something?
just going to say that just because there's a map here now doesn't necessarily hold that you have to go into it and examine everything. It's just you have arrived at a different
Well,
place.
Of
Hang on a
course,
minute.
but
It's basically now it's like about 2:00.
what's better place to find some information and potential legends of treasures than a hostel, pub, or inn?
I can't remember what we got sent. We didn't actually specifically get sent here for something in particular, did we?
No,
We just got told it might be a good idea to come.
Yeah.
Burn mentioned that because this is the town or the village closest to where the temple was thought to be, then this is probably the best place to move on to.
So we're here to try and find out more information about the temple, essentially.
Mhm.
So I've just got Burn asked us to make our way to Nulb. That's pretty much all I've got written down. So
Yeah, that was it. It was just
yeah. Alright, okay.
okay. The building
Well,
is one of the
you-
more substantial buildings that you can see in the small village of Nulb. Filthy, ramshackle. You can still see there's quite a
Oh.
few people there.
It's not a nice village then.
No,
No,
that's
that's what Margaret, or whatever her name is, told us.
Eliwick.
Fucking
Anyway, oh, almost.
yeah, close, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, why have I took a name off? Show name. But there you go. Eliwick Boondiggles. How can you not get that name? It's just. Anyway. This place is one of the most substantial buildings in Nulb. It has a foundation of fieldstone and walls of sawn timber. It is nonetheless a scurvy place.
Cool. I'm not feeling uncomfortable at all.
Sounds like my kind of town.
Well, then, ladies first. Do you want to go in?
I guess we should try and find somewhere and find out some more information.
Well, do we agree on checking here?
What do we do with our horses? Do we leave them as
Well, hang on.
like that here, or do we,
To be fair, there's only three of us to make a fucking decision anyway, isn't there? So
or leave a guard? Like,
well, I
to
think
our
there probably
horses?
will. There's a good chance there'll be a stable or something.
No, there's a stable at the back.
Oh,
we
This
wouldn't know
bit
that yet,
here
that's fine.
that you can
Oh,
see is taking you to there, and then there's a stable, so that's where the cart's kept. So you can just leave them here near the water, because there's a.
I guess we leave them there then.
Alright.
To get off our horses, and I'm ready to go inside. What about you, my company?
Yeah, I suppose.
No, the door's open in front of me. That's very welcoming.
Well,
We're
that-
expecting you.
Well,
Magic-
it's an inn, and the door's open, and they let you in because it's not locked.
Okay, so we
Yeah,
step into the taverna.
That's a kitty. I love kittens.
Oh God.
And even though
I'll
I'm a
approach the
cannibal,
bar
I-
because he's
I do
clearly distracted.
Okay, the barman,
not eat them.
a lanky, greasy, tall,
Um,
is a basic description.
okay,
Greasy
so-
head, even though he appears to be bald in that thing, but he's got greasy hair all the way down his back.
Oh, see.
I look at him slightly confused because he's appears to be bold but also have long greasy hair. And I introduce myself and ask if he has any rooms available.
He spits into the glass that he's cleaning and then nods. And carries on wiping the glass with a dirty rag.
So he doesn't answer me.
He's nodded.
Okay. Oh right, sorry, I missed that bit. Oh, okay. I'd turn to he's over there petting the mangy cat by the fire apparently. I'll turn to Lily and Ellie and I'll be like, give them that kind of look that you give people when you're like, do you really want to stay here?
You're comfortable, Marvin.
I don't say he doesn't say anything because Barman's stood right there and he's far too polite to be rude. I don't know. We're gonna get rooms here or not?
You can see that the few people that are in there are giving you a dirty look. It's probably the best way to put it.
Oh, this is the hostel, isn't it?
Yeah.
But would
So these are all poor people.
Eliwick have told us about the other tavern in town?
There isn't any other tavern in town.
Wow.
This is.
There's a boatman's tavern and market. It says right.
Oh, that one.
Oh,
It's
that
not
was-
really a tavern.
Well, the thing is, it says.
I know. It's. I realise now because you're not supposed to know about that, but I had to give you that. That was the only map I could find.
Okay.
It's not actually a tavern.
This is the
okay.
only place in town to get yourself
This is the only place that you can stay.
That's a veil.
Okay, let's get some rooms. How much for how many?
7.
There's more than that now. Oh no, there is 7. No,
I can't remember exactly the figure that he quotes, but whatever the figure that they offered in Homlet for a room per night,
oh yeah, okay.
it's
I don't
half
remember
that.
one.
That will mean it's half that.
Right. Oh. Okay, we pay. I guess I'll pay. We've got some loose change.
It probably would be only loose. I can't. Where is it?
I don't remember how much we paid.
Cost of the inn. It's basically.
We're talking
it's basic-
coppers, aren't we? But
it's whatever the thing is for extremely
right, just give me a second.
thingy.
Give me a second.
There's a price, isn't there? Daily thing.
A daily thing.
Yeah, for like how much it costs per day.
I missed that.
There's a price. There's an amount of money that you
yeah.
have to spend per day, isn't it? And I can't remember what it is. But whatever the lowest one is, that's what it is. It's basically. pittance.
Oh,
Oh, here we go. It's squalid. A silver
Yeah.
piece.
Oh, it's 1 silver. It's still, I thought it was down to coppers at that point.
No, that's
Oh,
poor.
okay.
It's 2. So this is squalid. 1 silver.
Right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'll just put I'll put a gold on the bar in front of
How very
him.
generous of you.
And
Oh,
it,
so it's
disappears
three
incredibly quickly.
I can imagine it does.
Yeah, I had a feeling about that.
And did he take it though? Because Lily stood right there.
And he just
Not that
sort
she's showing any signs for
he just
distress.
sort of throws his head and points towards the door.
Right. Thanks.
I can't imagine that it's so late currently.
It's about 2
No,
o'clock.
it doesn't say it's about mid after. Yeah, 2 after 2 in the afternoon. Well, I suppose we should go and claim our rooms at least, and then we can move on.
Hold on a second. Get rid of that door. He did indicate that it was the one at the end of the corridor that Vix has just walked past.
No,
This one here.
this one here.
No. Oh, that right. Can't see nothing.
Oh,
Yeah, she can't move. Whee.
Oh.
All right. Well, we've got a spare bed. Uh-oh. We haven't got a spare bed. Someone's going to have to share. Oh, that's going to be difficult.
I don't think it's gonna be difficult. You got quite cozy riding one horse with that lady.
Uh-huh.
You certainly
I,
don't mind.
I look from you to Ned to Alenciana and go, yeah, I'm the one that got cozy. Oh, yeah, he doesn't know about Ned and Alenciana, does he?
No.
He wasn't there. Oh, I still did that look. So now you know.
You can just see Ned's got a big grin on his face.
He don't care. He's like, yep.
Anyway, the room is very damp, grotty. There are 6 beds piled together.
Can we open?
They're definitely not clean.
Are we able to open a window at all, or are they like
Nope.
sealed shut with grime?
Yep.
Figured. Nice. Okay, so
It's not the worst place I've stayed.
wow.
Well, it's daylight, and yeah, it could get worse.
Wow.
There's
Nice.
also a pile of these 2 small chests, and you can see that there's like more bedding in them with mites and things in them.
Mm,
I take
Lovely.
that back.
I'm going to put my bedroll on top of this bed.
Sounds like a great idea.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm going to put it on there when I go to bed because I don't want it covered in stuff before I put it on there. Or before I get in it.
Creepy
Um,
crawlies.
Okay, so we're all in the room. Right, I guess we need to start asking questions. We need to find out about this temple that seems to have...
Yeah. Where is it? Where we can find it? Or maybe, just maybe, we can find another entrance to the labyrinth below.
Just to remind you, out of game, it was the traders and the evil people that you found at the traders that Bernard reminded you to, or asked you to go and investigate. So he's not specifically sent you here to say go to the temple. That is just something that you know that's here, but you're
Right.
looking for signs of, you know.
The red eye.
What the
But
what?
like evil
Yeah,
temple,
fiery
evil people,
works
yeah.
by
Oops.
things and evil people. That seems like a good way, good place for a treasure.
So I suppose we don't want to
Though
just
it was
like...
sieged a long time ago.
Yeah, but I suppose we don't want to just go asking people like, you know, about evil people.
Yeah, are you evil?
Are you evil? Are you
Have
evil?
you done any evil deeds of
I'm about your
late?
friend here. Okay. Oh, don't want to drink here.
I don't want to drink here.
Let's head back out. Let's head.
There's a filthy stream round the bar. That's probably better.
What is it, piss?
that well water the horses are drinking looks better.
Hmm.
Okay, let's go. Should we go investigate the town? Should we go and have a walk around, see what we see what happens?
That's a great idea.
Let's go! Whee!
Okay. I'm not moving you on the map. I haven't got lots of maps for this bit, but if you open your map,
Okay.
most of the houses on the street now are just hovels, as you can see. That there's not too much until you reach the largest building on the crossroads, which is obviously
Smithy.
a smithy. You can tell it's a smithy because there's a big guy stood outside of it beating on an anvil with a forge. Kind of gives it away.
Beating his sword on the anvil.
No, he's just beating something on the anvil.
Beating on the anvil.
There are actually the smith is a very powerful looking man with a bushy beard and big hands.
Look at that,
He's
Luciana.
assisted by a boy and another rat-faced apprentice. They appear to be shoeing horses.
Oh, okay. We haven't got ours with us though, have we? We didn't say we brought them with us. I'm guessing we left ours
If
with
you
us.
want to have brought them with him, you can do. You can be bringing them round, or you can leave them there. It's whatever. I'm not judging.
Yeah, I guess we leave them there. We said go for a walk around, didn't we?
Yeah.
Does anybody want to go and approach the smithy?
I nudge Luciana.
I mean, maybe he has some exceptionally well-made weapons or armors. I don't know, but we can check it later.
Oh, no. You said you wanted to have a look, so
As
we're
you're
gonna go and say
walking
hello
there, you
to him.
notice that he appears to be watching you.
Okay. I'm going to walk towards him and go, hello, friend.
Hello, friend.
Oh. We've got a mimic. So my
He's
friend
watching
here.
you as he's beating the
Yeah. I'm not intimidated. What's he going to do? I'm knocking straight out.
the horseshoe. That's the word I was looking for.
Just beating up.
The bendy thing that horses have. The horseshoe that he's working on.
Okay, so my friend is looking to potentially purchase something from.
So he puts the
I point at
horseshoe.
Zala.
He puts the horseshoe back into the fire, and then puts his hands in the water, cleans his hands, says, "Go on, what do you want?"
I was wondering if you have any longswords or something similar, maybe. I'm looking for especially sharp ones or durable ones.
Okay, he lets you in, and you can see inside there he does have a selection of weapons and armor, some reasonable condition, other that looks like it needs to be repaired still. Same for the weapons. Most of the stuff he has just appears to be farming implements and horseshoes.
Well, I don't see anything in particular, anything special. Maybe you have something saved for adventurers like us. Something special, something that you would take pride from. Something that you would entrust only to the trusted person.
When his young apprentice leaves the shop, he straightens up a bit and says, "Did Byrne send you?"
What?
Aaron?
Sorry. Oh,
I look at my companion.
yes. I don't say yeah. I nod at him.
He introduces himself as Otis.
As what?
Otis.
Otis.
Yes.
That's a fucking stupid name.
Yeah.
That's because we got a cat called Otis. I don't like it. It's annoying.
Yeah. He's an ex-mercenary. He knows Byrne and he knows Rufus, and he reports to them occasionally. He's suspicious of most people in this village, especially his apprentice. That's why he keeps him close to keep an eye on him.
Can we kill him?
Very mindful.
Well, I mean, shit, I said it out loud. Okay. Interesting. So is there anybody else in particular that we should be keeping an eye on? I mean, I fill him in on everything that happened at Hamlet. I explain what happened and why Burns asked us to come this way.
He says, well, this will be the place to find evil. I'm just going through. They do have a problem with pirates.
Pirate.
But he doesn't actually think, from what you've been talking about, whether pirates would actually be something you'd have to deal with. But they have a problem with pirates.
Would you like us to do? Does he look like he'd like us to try and sort out some of these pirates, or is he not? Is it just like he's just letting us know?
He's actually just letting you know that there's an
Right.
issue with pirates. He doesn't actually know of too much else. He does, however, mention that Mother Screng and her daughter can be trusted.
Okay. Does he tell us where they are? Well, I'm guessing.
He points up the road to, as you
Yeah.
can see, and he points at the
Okay.
shop that's signed on the map. He said the pirates sometimes hang around the market,
Yeah.
and they have a ship. It's not here at the moment.
Is this a fair-sized river then?
It's, yeah, you could only see that. Well, it's actually quite. You see at the top of the map when it goes quite big, when there's
Yeah.
like a dock. This is a big river.
Right.
It's just a short bit that goes off down there, which is the Immerdis.
Yeah.
Immerids
Run.
Yeah.
Right. So this is like a offshoot of the river.
offshoot
sort
of quite a big river, yeah.
Right. Okay.
The actual river is called
Fucking big river on the middle of the map.
is called. Where's the friggin' page?
I've never heard of a river called that before.
It's a really strange river.
Oh,
Uh,
so really strange river.
Curve.
I have seen it and I can't find out where the hell it is.
So it's a big old fucking river.
It's a big river.
Big enough to get a pirate
I think
ship
it was
there.
in. I think it was in that set of instructions actually.
Probably,
not
but it won't
instructions,
fucking
in
open
the
on my
notes.
PC now.
It says something about the something river. I think.
Okay. All right. Is there anything that he needs any help with before we?
Oh, what are you intending to do?
Oh,
We obviously want to fight
Well,
evil.
at the minute we were just having a look around, and he was the first person to pay any attention to us. So you know. We
Oh no. What? It's not that. Okay, I didn't that question very well. What? He's told you about the pirates. He's told you about Mother Screng being helpful.
All right.
What is it you're actually going to do here?
What at the blacks?
Well, you've come to Nulb. What have you come to?
Oh
Nulb
right, yeah.
for?
Well, we've come to find out more about these people with the cloaks, with the big fiery eye.
And he looks confused. He doesn't know quite what you're talking about.
Oh, so I explained what we found
Me
underneath the moat
personally
house.
would like to find this evil temple that was sieged a long time ago and plunder it. I mean, see if there's anything of worth in there.
It's exactly the same thing. You're just using a different. It's exactly what Arvin says to you when you say that.
You can see his interest seems piqued when you mention the temple.
Oh, okay.
He says you're going to the temple.
Well,
Yeah.
he
Why
is.
not?
I mean,
The
we
way
haven't-
that he says it,
we
he
haven't agreed.
appears to know a little bit about it.
All right.
He says, I know roughly where it is. Mother Scrang probably knows better.
That's something to work with. Thank you. Do you know anything else? Is it abandoned? For real? Or maybe.
I'm not sure. In fact, I probably need to go and check that myself.
Oh, you wanna tag along?
Well, you're not going now, surely.
Yeah, no, not now. We're
I
gonna
think we need more
probably check
information.
with Mother's Shreng what she knows.
Scrang.
Especially that you said that she probably knows more about the temple.
Okay, come back in a day, and if you go in there, I'll go with you.
Okay.
All I
Are you
would
actually
need.
a blacksmith?
Yeah, of course he's a blacksmith. He
He
said all he would
used to
need.
be an old adventurer or something.
All he would need.
Or
All you
Okay.
would need to go with you is a sword and a suit of armor, chainmail.
No, sorry, we ain't got none of that, mate. Sorry.
Well,
Can't he make his own
be-
fucking sword? You just.
I would be.
He
really
hasn't
glad
got a very good one, so he
Oh.
hasn't got time to make one by tomorrow.
Oh,
Why not? What kind of blacksmith is it?
A normal one, it takes about a week to build and get a longsword made.
Nah.
I was
Okay.
just wondering.
And I haven't got anything in my list.
How about sharpening the one that I have? Can we make it better in just a day?
Well, do you have a spare one? Or are you talking about
Yeah.
yours?
I'm talking about I.
No, you can't make you a magic weapon in a day, no.
I don't want to make it magic. I just want to
Oh well,
make
technically,
little additions to it.
No.
right. Well, you can't. Yeah, it's still sort of classed as a. It depends what rules you're using. Because I think the
Didn't
early
we-
rules, that like Doc says, they were just
Yeah, didn't we
particularly good
discuss that?
weapons, but they are these days generally considered, like with 5e and that, anything that's not just a normal weapon is considered magical because it
Yeah.
has to be so you can actually hit ghosts and stuff with it and actually do some
+1
damage.
is magic?
Yes.
Technically, yeah.
Okay, I was
But
just...
what it is, you don't have to identify a +1 weapon. You don't have to
Mhm.
identify +1 armor.
Actually, you have to
Just
attune to it.
No, you don't have to attune to it either. You just pick it up and you use it as a sword. However, it's just the way to describe if it's a better one or a worse one is if it's magical, it's like exceptional or really exceptional or wow, this is an amazing. Like your chainmail is wow. You've got an amazing set of chainmail there that's quite fantastical.
Okay.
Whereas, so you can't just sharpen a sword and make it magical. It has to be still crafted as a magical weapon, but you don't
Okay.
have to attune yourself to it or anything.
Well, there goes all my tries to get a longsword +1.
Well, I think
Wouldn't it also be really expensive? I mean, I know we talked
Yeah, I
about
think you
the
can-
money and stuff earlier.
if you could, I think, and it depends because it depends on the module as well, I guess, and what information it has. I think you can technically, there are rules around, or you have to. I'm not sure whether it has to be homebrew, but there are rules around making or having weapons or items enchanted. But it's like, one, you've got to find somebody that's capable of doing it. Two, it costs an absolute fucking fortune.
Yeah, there's no. I'm not going to say you can't do it, but it would
Yeah.
take weeks,
Just gonna
and
be
Yeah,
it costs
yeah,
thousands
sort of
of
thing, yeah.
gold, and it's just like there's also
And
nobody here
literally,
to do it. So
like,
because
you
you're in
know,
a village.
Yeah.
Eh.
If you did find someone, it could take them like 10 weeks to do it for you or something,
Well, okay.
or potentially. It depends what it is you want. And cost you like thousands and thousands.
Which you've got, so I mean that isn't a problem. But you know, it's just
Well,
finding somebody who could do
He
it.
hasn't got it. Although actually, technically, probably. I don't know how much we have got each. Anyway, that's not important. Should we go and speak to... Well, I suppose you have technically got thousands each. Should we go and speak to Mother Screng and then come back here in the morning?
Yeah, probably.
Everybody okay with that? Where's Lily?
I think she's gone. Fell asleep.
Lily.
We can take her silence as yes.
As Lily's clearly distracted, I start rummaging around for a special coin. In her purse while she's not paying attention.
Special coin.
Alright, she's obviously not there then.
No, she's muted the mic.
Oh. I suppose I could have checked that. Ah!
While you were talking about weapons.
There's Vix in his weapon, he just keeps talking about it all the time.
Oh my
He
god.
just wants a bigger one.
Yeah. Shiny one.
Right,
Bigger one,
okay,
I
so-
want a better one.
So you move along from Otis, and you notice as you leave that the apprentice is watching you with a lot of well, basically being nosy.
Right.
So you walk up the road and you see a dilapidated frame building, and it has a sign on the front that says herbs.
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 That's.
We like
probably
herbs.
Another
There's
shrine.
there's a very old, haggard-looking woman, and not quite as old woman who's obviously her daughter, just outside the shop.
Okay. So, Alvin will say, "Hello, ladies. We've been sent this way by Otis."
But
She says,
Um,
she looks around. The older woman looks around and says, "Come in." You notice she doesn't sound quite as old or move
uh-huh.
as though she's quite as old as you can see.
Okay. Right, so we go in.
Into her shop. Her daughter follows you in and closes the door.
I attack immediately. I know what happened last time somebody didn't ask.
Once they're both inside, they both straighten up a bit. And they pull off their hoods. And you can see that they're not as old as they first appeared. And one of them appears to be an elf.
Ah. Hello. Okay. So,
Otis told us that you might know something about the temple.
Of course I know something about the temple.
alright,
I first need to introduce myself. My name is Idei. I'm the
oh,
chief
fuck.
cleric of the temple from in Omlet. How's Turjon?
Oh, yeah, no, he was fine last time I saw him. I saw him just the day before we left. What's the name? Sorry.
Idei. Y apostrophe D-E-Y. Chief
Fucking
cleric.
stupid hours of this stupid
I know,
fucking name.
it is. Chief cleric of the church of the Church of St. Cuthbert in Homlet.
I don't remember.
She introduces Murfles, who is
What?
the elf. Murfles.
Alright, so is she? What's she? So hang on, was she human?
Yes. Murfles, however, is an elf.
Murfles. Okay.
Murfles is actual name, is the real name of the elf, but she's playing the role of Hruda, which is even worse.
What's with these names?
That's the name of Idei's or Mother Screng's daughter. Mother Screng and Hruda are the two herbalists in the shop.
Okay.
But their real name is Eday, Canoness Eday, and Murples.
Okay, so I'll ask. Why
These
is?
Canoness Eday is one of the elders of Homlet who wasn't around while we were there.
Ah, okay. Right, so that's the other elder that we haven't got yet.
Sorry.
So, what are you doing here?
They're asking us what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll explain. Duncan, do I trust them?
You can do an insight check, but generally, yeah, they are obviously clerics of St. Cuthbert.
Are they? Right. Okay. All right then. So I will explain everything that transpired at Homlet in the moat house and all that stuff. Also,
The moat house, she doesn't seem concerned with.
But I will explain about what we found in the moat house.
Yeah, again, doesn't seem concerned with it. Does seem concerned when you start talking about the traders in Homlet.
Right. I also show the scarabs. I think we've got 3 of them. Oh no, we've definitely got 1. I don't know if we took the others or whether Burn kept them.
He gave them to you. He looks at them, and you've got 2 that appear magical,
Oh.
Yes, you're right.
and one that doesn't.
Oh.
2 that appear magical, which you don't actually know what they do, and no one's been able to find out what they do. The 2 that appear magical are the 2 from they were glowed. They were the ones that glowed at the traders, but the other one, which you already had, that you got from Lareth, it just appears to be the same, but isn't magical.
Right. When I ask her, well, I'll show her them, and I ask her if she knows anything about these ones that glow. Or see if she reacts to them in any way.
She looks at them. You can see that she just looks at them with quite a lot of distaste, but she doesn't actually know what they are about or anything. They're just quite disgusting scarabs.
Okay. Does she? I ask her if she knows. Activities in the village that have caused any trouble lately.
Do you know where the temple is located at?
Fuck's sake.
How can we get in there?
Just straight in with it. I mean, we're just like building up to it. Is this how you are in real life? Is how you talk to people in real life? Just walk straight into a room and like, oh, do you know where that temple is?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, my name's Zala.
Like straight and forward actions are best.
Okay.
She says, well,
I'm not trying to be deceptive, I'm just trying to be polite.
She says, I assume you know about the problem we've got with pirates.
Yeah, Otis said something about that,
yeah. There's quite a lot of them. They don't seem to be terrorizing the town, but then I don't think the town is kind it would be terrorized by pirates.
No, I feel like they're fitting quite well.
I think they sort of bring the level up.
Okay.
At least you know they've got a job.
I'm guessing. Are we better off avoiding them then, or?
If they're not bothering anybody, then I'd leave them. They seem harmless. You can see that when Mother Scrang says that Murples looks a bit perturbed. Yeah.
Okay, can I
don't know
insight check Murples?
Yes, you can.
Oh, for God's sake. Can I use that one that I used that I did earlier?
Just roll it. I'll just roll it. You'll be fine. Unless you roll a 1.
Oh!
Don't say that.
You can see that she wants to say something after Scrang said that they're not bothering anybody. Or harmless.
So I catch that out the corner of my eye and I'm like, are you sure? There's nothing to worry about with these pirates.
Well, and she pauses as she says that, and then I keep trying to find it. Murphle says, there must be 50 of them, and they've taken people. I'm sure they have.
Okay. So what makes you so sure that they've taken people? What do you mean taken people? And what makes you so sure that they've taken people?
Well, people have disappeared.
Oh.
Well, right.
And
Are you sure that it's the what is it that makes you sure that it's the pirates that have done it though?
Well, I don't know it's the pirates.
Hmm.
But
Okay.
that's our best bet.
And I look at Screng. Does she seem like she's, you know?
She
In agreement,
accepts, but that yes, it's pirates, but she doesn't really see them as much of a concern.
Okay.
But if they took people, then what do they do with them?
That's what I'm wondering from...
Well,
Because Eliwick told us that in old days, this evil temple that was somewhere here, they were sacrificing people and many things.
well,
Maybe
and
those
this is-
pirates want to do the same thing.
right. Should we? Are we having this conversation right next to them all?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. All right. Well, I'll say that's a fair point, but who said it's anything to do with the pirates? It could be something to do with the temple. And these people that we've come into contact with recently. I mean, I can see why you automatically blame the pirates, but then with the information that we have, we know that there's been other people, especially that have been causing trouble.
What if pirates and those other people are the same personas?
They could well be.
They could well be. We can
50,
always
50 pirates is a lot, though.
Well, we don't need to actually fight them. We can just ask them politely if they know something. If they attack us, then they will attack us. But, well,
I think
I
we'll
look at
be
l-
down a sword pretty fast then.
I look at Lily, and I go, there's a chance you'd fit in quite well. If you wanted to just, you know, be... I can't think of the words because I'm far too sleepy. I'm not woken up yet. If you wanted to, you know, Just-
Infiltrate?
yeah, not necessarily getting deep with them, but, you know, just be around, pick things up, hear things, see things. You might be slightly less...
When you say pick things up, are you talking about steal things? Or are you talking about
Look, I use the word.
learn?
I use the words I use. I didn't say steal nothing. If that's how she interprets it, then that's her fucking choice.
it's a rightful repossession.
The only issue with that, obviously, is that we will be none of us close by. So, I mean, that would be on you. That would be on you if you wanted to go and see what you could find out. I just think that the rest of us would probably stick out a bit, possibly. I know, obviously, you are a tiefling, but you seem to dress and have certain mannerisms that would fit in. Possibly. Also, you have the ability to all practically disappear sometimes. Although I've seen no evidence of that. I didn't say that.
I'll think
Yeah,
about
I
this
just-
in case we
Huh?
stumble across some. I'll keep it in mind.
Well, so what are you thinking of that? Are you just wanting to go and question them, or are you?
Pirates.
I think all I'm saying is if we walk in there and start questioning a bunch of pirates that are all together and they don't like the questions we're asking. Not saying we couldn't deal with it, but you know.
I mean, we can
They
ask
were
straightforward
talking
if they
about,
took people.
Um,
I'm not sure.
I'll ask Screng actually. Are they like because we're in the same room? We're having this conversation right in front of them. Apparently. Are they? I know you said there's roughly 50 or so. Are they all here now? Because I'm guessing they're not all here all the time.
No, the ship's not here. Hasn't been here.
Yeah.
Hasn't been here for the last few days.
Okay.
So there's less of them here though at the moment than there can be.
Hmm.
Does that mean there's less than 50 now?
Is there any actually now? Aren't they all?
Well, one ship's not gonna. Don't know actually.
Was that a cat?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Was that
Shut the
Otis?
fuck up. Yes. Fucking hate that name. I fucking hate that. Anyway,
Yes.
so well, I don't know what's.
Is there any more information you can give us?
See, the problem is that this is out of game because I'm not metagaming. The problem is that somebody showed us a fucking photo of a boat, which suggests that
No,
you
I'm
might be
not.
tweaking at some point.
What? No, that is
I'm back
that is,
again.
that is something.
About.
That's something that I'm making. That is nothing
Yeah.
to do with anything. That's
Yeah,
nothing
no,
to do
of course
with
you are. Yeah, no, nothing to do with this. No.
It isn't.
Okay.
It's just.
No,
It's.
all right, yeah,
Oh look! I found the ship.
Okay.
Nothing to do with
Yep.
this.
Okay, right. I don't know what
They haven't mentioned anything about the ninjas though.
What? Who? What ninjas? What?
I did say there's pirates and ninjas and all kinds of shit. So they've mentioned the pirates. They haven't mentioned any ninjas though.
Are there zombies?
You've come across zombies already.
I didn't know.
There
Where did
were
that
zombies.
get?
That's sad.
It was a sign. It said, "Warning: zombie danger, zombies, ninjas, something and something and something." And it's like, "Let's go this way," said the DnD.
Ninja zombie pirate.
Cool. I'm up for that.
So,
Let's fight it.
Idei or Merfols, maybe you need a favor. Maybe you want us to do something for you. Or is everything fine?
Everything is fine at the moment. I mean, there's an underlying evil, but it's only minor evil. It's not anything that we have any concerns about. And you can see some kind of disagreement from Murphles from when Mother Scrang's saying this.
Right. Okay.
It appears that the actual main problem is the temple, which appears, from what you've described, to be growing again.
Well, that's not good if it's growing.
In fact, that's why they're here. To
They?
monitor.
Who?
That's why Mother Scrang and
Oh,
Murphles and
right,
Otis
okay,
are
sorry,
here.
right.
They're to monitor the temple.
Okay.
Oh, we're here. Right. Okay.
And really, it looks
So-
like somebody must investigate.
Where is that temple, anyways?
Yeah, we got there.
Did you find
The
it?
temple is to the south. If you look at your map, you can see that there's a road, main road that goes.
Yeah.
If you go back towards the Smith,
And then turn
turn
left.
right, and then turn left and follow that
Oh,
road that
this
follows
one.
the river. If you follow that, you will find that's where the temple was. It goes south and then turns east.
Is the temple? I'll ask you if the temple's still quite visible, or if she knows of any way if it's not, that we
Yeah. Is
be
it
able to
still
find it or
from
gain
the
access to it.
building?
The building is still there.
Oh, okay.
The legends or people, the general populace believe that it was completely razed. It wasn't.
All right. Okay.
It wasn't
So,
at all,
you
or
can
So is
still-
it-
completely?
It wasn't completely. It's just too big a building for them to have
Yeah.
completely destroyed. So you can still see it there. There's some buildings, towers around it that were partially destroyed. But look, if you follow the road, you'll find it. It's not a well-travelled road, so there shouldn't be any traffic on it. People
Okay.
tend
Is
to
it
keep away.
mostly like ruins then, or
Well,
is it still mostly intact in a weird sort of way after all these years?
it should be in ruins.
Should be.
Should-
Okay. Right.
It was not collapsed completely, but it wasn't habitable last time they'd seen it.
Right. Okay.
So
Well-
if you're here to have it in check, do you have any tips, or maybe you can help us somehow? Give us some potions for our roll?
Wow.
I don't know, or maybe
Who's
sell.
this guy anyway?
I don't know. Why did we agree to let him follow us along?
Yeah, one day you agreed.
Yeah, I
And that was a
don't.
mistake.
I take it back. Fucking far too many fighters in this group.
But she will be able to assist with spells and the like.
Oh, so you're coming with us?
Oh, please tell me she's gonna fucking bless us again. That's gonna be fucking super helpful. I mean, what? No.
Obviously not going to risk people finding out who she is by going with you. She's supposed to be an old woman.
Then what can you do exactly to help us?
Well, she can't do anything today. I would leave
Oh.
you going tomorrow.
We are going tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yes.
tomorrow.
We're gonna-
Come back
Self-
tomorrow, and I'll be able to help you.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anyone else we should talk with in this village?
Literally. no.
Probably check the
I
last
asked
place
her.
of interest.
I asked.
No, they say they basically don't trust anybody.
Fuck.
Well, I'm good at
Except
that.
you?
Yeah. You're saying don't trust anybody. No, I don't
Don't-
trust you.
Don't
Somebody
trust
shouldn't
anybody.
trust anybody.
Obviously, you found out that Otis and these two have been sent by Byrne and the other elders, and they're keeping an eye on the place. Other than that, don't trust anybody.
Alright, okay.
Mhm.
Alright.
And Otis has told you that he doesn't even trust his apprentices.
I'll ask her, does she think that we're okay stopping at the hostel? Or does she think we should probably try and find somewhere else to sleep?
You should be safe.
Huh. Right. Okay.
Just don't drink the water.
I'm not
drink
drinking out of anything there either.
I saw what
In
that
fact-
kid did.
She pauses and she goes to the back and she starts messing with a few things. And she comes back with a large jug and a cup. And she says, if you each drink this, it'll keep you safe for, well, 24 hours at least.
Safe from...
The food and the drink in that place.
Oh,
Ah,
Oh, what? So you mean we can get fucked up? Okay. Don't like D&D when people offer me things. Just okay, I'll drink. I take a
will
drink.
first.
It tastes like honey, but with a like kind of a minty taste as well.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
tasty. Didn't expect that. Oh, come on, don't be a child.
I never said salty. I said minty.
I'm just gonna punch that off. Call me a child. It's fucking. That's racist.
Oh, come on. Didn't your mother give you some medicine before? Like herbal taste?
No,
No.
this isn't
fucking
herbal
dwarf.
tasting. This is nice and
Just
sweet.
drink
It's
more.
kind of. Have you ever had bubblegum flavored mint chewing gum?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like that. It's nice.
but with honey, I don't get it.
Yeah, it's because you don't have bubblegum. That's why.
All right, so just having a bit of fun. Go on, then.
yeah.
Let's go and get fucking this. We can have a drink now. Something to eat. Look, there we go. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, now you can drink a lot of beer in the tavern and don't worry
Oh,
about
I'll just clarify that.
indigestion.
It won't stop you getting drunk. It'll just stop you getting
yeah,
bored.
but it would. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't kill us.
Yeah.
but that would be worst case scenario for a dwarf to not get drunk, right?
The,
Oh, I was
the
thinking-
alcohol in this this inn is not really going to be strong enough to get any of you drunk anyway.
Yeah. Don't drink the water or the alcohol, which is made of 90% water.
Yeah.
98% water.
Oh,
Why
sorry.
am I not surprised?
And
So,
spit, apparently.
yeah.
Hmm.
Mhm. Shall we head back to the inn and get something to eat and drink and go to bed?
Don't we want to check out the last place of interest?
Yeah, what
Market?
time is it
Boatsman
during the
Market?
day?
Yeah, that's where the pirates are. So they said the
But
pirates.
we don't know if they're there at the moment.
All right. I'm
Okay,
happy.
so
If you want to go, then we'll go. I just didn't know whether Lily wanted to.
Hmm.
I didn't know whether it was a better
Yeah,
idea to send
let's.
Lily on ahead.
What time of day is it? Is it like midday?
it's
Like
well, no,
night?
it was 2 o'clock when you met with when you got here. Got the room. You've wandered around town. You've met Otis, which is about another hour, and then you've come here. So it's probably about 4 o'clock now.
We can check out the market. Maybe there is someone I can.
So is it? Right? Would we have picked up that the market is still like a functioning market? It's just that there's
Yes.
a load of pirates hang out in the area when they're here.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Yeah. We'll just go and we'll go.
Okay, so you make your way towards the market. It's a large old warehouse building. You can see that the one side is open to where the docks are, and currently there is no ships or boats at the dock. You can see that in one corner of the warehouse, there's been some of the hard goods and things have been moved away, and there appears to be a set of barrels set up, and some rough tables.
Right. Okay.
At the table, at those tables, there's about 12 ruffians. Is the best way you can describe them. They are either pirates or just working on the docks. You're not quite sure, but they don't appear to be doing too much at the moment.
Right. Okay.
But you can tell that the whole place is basically makes the in the hostel seem clean.
Right.
However, the rest of the warehouse appears to have all of the stuff in as you would normally find in a general store.
All
There's
right. Well,
also a counter selling fresh seafood. You can tell it's fresh because of the way that it smells.
Mhm. Okay. So is it? I'll start having a look around, see what's available. I'm not really gonna. Be polite, say hello to people if they make eye contact, that kind of thing, but not really go out of my way to talk to anybody. Just I will keep my eye out for any signs of the fiery eye on the cloak or the scabbard or anything that we've seen.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm just gonna have a wander about and see.
There are, like I said, there's 12 boatmen. They're drinking quietly. They're not raucous, so they may not be the pirates. The place smells. There's not a lot happening.
It's a
you
fish
can't
market essentially,
it's-
isn't it? It stinks like a fish market.
There's there's other stuff as well. It's not just seafood. There's a fish market there, and then there's also like a general store. So there's all other stuff as well. It looks like it's also an exchange. So people would be bringing.
Sorry.
What? What are you laughing at?
Fucking cat! Oh shit! Oh, I almost like that cat. So the cat's been making a load of noise, as you can probably tell, because it wants feeding, right?
Yeah.
So the cat opened the cupboard under the stairs where we keep the cat food, and the boiler's leaking, so she went to empty the tub of water out. And while she was doing that, the cat decided it was going to take its own fucking pouch of food and run off with it. It's like, fuck you, bitch, I'm out of here.
That does sound more like what a dog would do, but yeah, that's fine.
Well, he is. He's like a fucking dog. Just really fucking annoying. Sounds like a cat. Anyway.
Yeah, so what I was saying, it's also like an exchange, so where they'll bring a ship, offload a lot of stuff from the ship, and then load off other stuff to another one.
DM will
So-
be here in 10. Sorry.
So
Right.
they're yeah. So that's why there's large barrels and crates of
Yeah.
different things, trade goods.
Okay.
Other than that, you do get some suspicious looks, but it's fairly quiet at this time of day.
Okay.
There's no signs of any of the like the scabbard or the red eye or anything like that
No.
around. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to buy anything. I'm just going to have a look around. That's me. That's what I'm doing.
I will observe these ruffians. So they're just drinking.
Yeah, they're not even being rowdy. They're just drinking.
Okay. Huh. I'm still looking for a bag.
You're still looking for a bag of holding in a manky fish market in a village in the middle of
Always
nowhere.
look for-
Okay,
Um,
you don't find
You
one.
never know where things are hidden.
You don't find one.
Well.
It's not like computer games where you just open every
I
chest.
know, yeah.
So just
But
see
whilst
what's
the
in it.
shopkeeper watches you,
Yeah.
if he doesn't do anything about
Well,
it, you could try.
The smell of fresh seafood is beginning to get a bit overwhelming as the
Ugh.
day goes on because it's quite hot.
Mm.
Maybe I can
Nice.
gain their trust by a game of cards. What do you say?
Are you
Maybe.
asking us? Yeah, go for it.
Go.
Okay. Keep an eye out, just in case.
That's like,
guys.
fuck, I didn't expect you to play a game of cards. Where's all the fucking rules on
And
it?
if they don't want to play cards, I can always place dice with them.
Well, there's that.
Oh no, you've got to find the rules for that as well.
No, don't. It's easy.
I
Just
lost last time.
roll a dice. Yeah, well, you need to watch what the rolls are.
Yeah, it wasn't last time. Well, I will approach, you know, the ruffians or workers or what they are. Good day.
Yep, they look at you. One of them thinks and just drinks more of it.
We can see you boys are enjoying yourselves. Do any of you fancy a game of cards? Out on this lovely day.
The three of them look at each other and smile and say, "Sure."
Great.
And then they pull out a deck of cards.
They pull out a deck of cards.
Yep.
Okay.
My card's not good enough?
They've already got the cards out. It's too late.
Well, I'm gonna sit down. Well, boys, deal.
Okay, so the best way of doing it, Jay, can you roll a dice?
Which one?
Just a d20. So you got a 1. So your hand was not very good.
I'm not
Vix,
there. I'm not there, by the way.
so I don't have to roll them all myself. Vix,
Oh, right, okay.
because you're now playing,
Oh.
one of those guys, and I'll do the last one.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Right.
Yeah. Okay. So currently it's Zalath. So it's go on. You've got to beat a 19. Okay. So they win. What was it you were betting?
Yeah, we didn't actually agree on that, did we?
All right. It's just what have you put down on the table? Because they matched it.
I'll give it gold.
Okay. High stakes. they'd have been happy for like a silver. Well, whatever. You're
I'm,
playing for big money.
trying to build some trust here and information and things.
You're getting fucking mugged is what's happening in broad daylight, and no one can. Anyway, carry on.
That's a bad hand. So what brings you lads down here?
You work here.
You work here.
And then
The harbor?
they play the next hand.
Good.
Going.
The guy to the left of the first guy won Texas Gold this time. And you can see at this point, there's a few other people start watching what's going on.
Lady Luck is not on my side today. My rolls.
You
So you're just
can
working on the
do it.
boats. I don't see any boats in the harbor now, though.
Well, that's why we're not working. And I take another gold off you.
It's like they're proper actual fucking workers.
Yeah.
Hey, Doc, why
they-
do you work in a fucking office job? You're in the wrong fucking place, mate.
So far, each of the three of them have taken a gold off you.
Yeah, I'm writing it down.
And you can see that the crowd around you is now almost all of the 12 of them.
All 12.
They didn't realise somebody was walking in their midst who had so much money.
Shit.
You take another gold off you.
Any chance of a drink? I mean,
One of them goes and grabs a beer and brings it over for you.
thank you.
Puts it on the table. This is one of the people watching. And they play another hand.
Oh, finally. No, stop rolling so good!
Oh dear, you're going to lose everything. Well, you're not, because you got loads, but you might not want to let them know you.
No, they don't need to know that.
You've already pulled out more gold than they've seen. So what's that? 5 you've lost?
Yep.
Oh, is it 4 or 5? Is it 5?
5.
5.
Yeah. You might want to act like this is getting... I'm not saying anything. This is your fucking game.
I
Da-di-da.
think that's enough for me, boys.
Could you make a saving throw?
Oh, shit.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Zadaf's there, right? Right, who is there, actually?
Did I click the right one?
Nope, Constitution, that's fine.
Can I?
So what's happening now? What are you doing now?
I think I've lost enough for today.
No, surely you just done one more.
No, thank you, though, boys. Thank you for the ale, though. It's a good game. Yeah. I think I'm good.
Okay.
And I chug the rest of my beer and get up.
Okay, can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Another one?
Yep.
You just fucking finished it after you were told to make a Constitution saving throw for drinking some of it.
Okay. Yeah, fortunately, you're fine.
Shrug it off.
But what's going on?
Oh.
They all look at you, waiting for you to fall over.
Walk away.
I am walking away.
Just walk away.
Okay, you can see a look of confusion on their faces.
No, it's something.
So anybody who I don't know who else is there. That's the only problem. It's difficult to role play stuff out when you don't know who's there, isn't it?
Just
I mean,
those
we're all there,
workers, isn't
but
it?
Well, I'm not.
Well, I'm there.
All
We
right.
came together, right?
You might want to see whether you notice that they're all looking confused. Anyway. Alright, are we all done playing with the fucking locals? Or does somebody else want to play with them?
No.
Do we want to, I speak of, obviously, I whisper to Arvan, do we want to ask them about pirates?
You remember that thing I said about blades earlier?
Yeah,
Mm.
what about that?
Yeah, bad idea.
I mean, I got
What?
I got pierced, like, with a spear and lived to tell a tale. Thanks to Arvan, mostly, but, well...
Are they actually, I'll look them out and watch the end of it at least. Are they carrying weapons or is it just general, like, you know, eating knives and maybe tools of the trade and stuff?
No, you can see quite a few of them have got daggers. Some of them have got bill hooks, if you know what a bill hook is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they use that for moving cargo nets.
But nothing like, obviously they've got like daggers and stuff, but nothing that would be...
Long swords,
So-
battle axes, morning stars,
Yeah.
etc.
Okay, they got everything. Okay.
No, they haven't got them.
No, they're just carrying like what you'd probably expect people in their position to be carrying. Alright, well, why don't you go and ask them, Dwalath, if that's what you want to know about?
I wonder.
I mean, it's kind of a bit... I mean, you tend not to just walk up to people and ask them about pirates.
Oh yeah, I do tend to.
Yeah, you
Shall I
do.
do it?
Sorry. Most people don't tend to, but you're welcome to. I know you're tempted. This is something that you do.
I'm kinda tempted to ask them politely if they know something about pirates. I mean, I want to help them and probably get some money of it.
Can you get my money back?
I can
No,
try.
no. I'm just
But Zalaf pulls out his long sword and starts walking towards.
Yeah, I pull out my hand axe, I walk to the table, I plunged into the table, and here I go.
Oh, okay, he did that.
I did that. Here I go.
You've done what?
He's intimidating.
You're doing intimidation to who?
To everyone.
The
Okay.
guys at the table, I assume it was. He's
And
three.
what are you trying to intimidate them?
I did
Yeah, you just walked up and slammed your hand axe into. I mean, it's probably quite intimidating.
Yeah,
A
probably.
big black, like quite large dragonborn slamming a hand axe into the table in front of you. But there's also quite a lot of them.
You'd have
Well,
thought that'd have been intimidating, wouldn't you?
Yeah, kind of.
I'd probably be fairly intimidated.
You can
Unless
see.
I had 12 friends
so
with me, in which
so
case
you,
I'd probably
you
be
thought,
like,
yeah. So you thought you were going to say it. As it is, all 12 of them sort of turn and stand up, drawing their weapons.
Well, boys, I just wanted to ask if you know anything about pirates and if they are of bother to you.
I turned to Arvin. Can we pretend we don't know him?
Let's just walk away.
The largest of
And then Tiana just start walking away.
the largest of the workers just walks up to you and says, "Leave."
Leave. Well,
Just whistling whilst I walk down the
take
road.
my hand axe, put it on my.
You're unable to take your hand axe
Why?
because they've moved in front of it, so you can't get to the table where it is now.
Well, that's fine, I guess.
Miners and hand axe.
Well, boys,
Wow.
if you want it that way,
Oh,
just have my hand axe and have fun with it. I'm leaving. Bye. One hand axe less.
oh, I'd have punched that fucker right in the chin.
And I leave this place.
As you walk away, you can hear a lot of laughter, quite raucous laughter, as you walk away.
You see, this is the mistake a lot of people make when they're trying to intimidate people. Is they're never prepared to back up their bullshit. In that situation, you've got to start swinging. It doesn't matter that you're probably going to get the shit kicked out of you.
Well,
It's not intimidating if you're not willing to back it up.
Well, if you standing awfully close to the door, just kinda made me reconsider.
Well, do you mean standing? 'Cause I was gone. I already started fucking walking.
You were actually in there on your own. So
Yeah, we're all like, oh, okay. Big man wants to play with the other people. Let's go.
Well, that was a fun endeavor.
Yeah.
You say as you run to catch up with us.
So how's that hand axe of yours?
What?
Yeah, you seem to be missing something.
Oh yeah, just one hand axe.
Yeah, okay. Alright, big man. Yeah.
Nothing special.
Oh,
I still have 5 spears on my back.
Well, maybe you should have tried making use of them. Maybe you should have slammed one of them into the table.
Oh, great.
Okay. I guess are we going? Are we going to go back to the inn for the night, for the rest of the day and the night? Then do that.
Yeah. Who's up for some bad ale?
Yeah, I'll have a few. I'm not going to say no to it, but you know. I will ask because I don't know whether she was following us through all that. But I would ask Eliwick if she has any way of securing our room tonight, or at least, you know, letting us know if anybody decides to come near it.
yeah. So she walks to the table, picks up the chair, the chair behind the door, and sort of jams it on the handle,
Yeah.
and says, "There we go."
I can
So-
already tell
so
this
she-
is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm so glad that I've come here to like get away from having a child for a few hours, and I've managed to pick up a fucking child.
You, by the way, you've noticed that she was all the time there. She didn't seem to say a lot, but she just had this look of awe on her face all the time.
Did she see how I dealt with the situation with Zalaf and his little friends?
No, not
Yeah, I
all
just let her
about
on my own
you,
and walked
all
away.
about all of the people and all the people you've been
Right.
meeting. She's just
Oh,
like,
okay.
she's
Oh, she's not used
awesome.
to it.
Oh, you said she was a sage, didn't you? So was she like a bit of a recluse and stuff? Though?
Yeah.
Okay, so
She's
I'm
learning
getting the
about-
impression that this is probably the first time she's been out in the real world.
I bet she doesn't get weird habits from me.
Well,
Like plugging
not-
hand axes.
to be fair,
She's amazed by what you did. She
yeah,
is. You can actually see in the room. She's actually writing something about it in a book.
I suspect she'd probably be more intimidating if she fucking tried that. Can I gotta be honest? When the big bloke in the room decides to walk up to the table and start fucking acting like a big bastard, you know, it's a bit like, okay, you big cunt, fuck off. However, when the little person in the bar
I mean,
walks up
I
and
was
starts
con-
causing fucking trouble,
I was
most
constantly going to
people that are sober enough to work it out will go, oh, okay. This cunt probably knows how to look after himself.
At least I didn't lose as much as you. I might have lost some gold.
Well, yeah,
you
but a hand axe
lost
is a
your
lot.
axe.
I don't think a hand axe costs $5 though.
think
I don't know,
it's
actually.
cheaper.
Hang on. Anyway, so we haven't. I didn't. So, because the problem is we've got different fucking games on the go, so I don't know who's got what now. Doesn't somebody have like that thread thing ability that you could put across doors and stuff?
No, that was Gemma.
That's Gemma.
That's
Fuck.
Gemma.
Right.
She
Okay.
has the alarm. We don't have that.
No. Alarm. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's what I was hoping she might have, but no, apparently. Oh, there you go. No, you both lost exactly the same amount. A hand axe is worth 5 gold. At least you got to play cards and find out some information, like they work there.
Yeah.
Well, I found out
Worth
that they have a big boy out there.
Worth every fucking minute. Just to laugh at you two fucking. Right. When we get back to the bar, will order food for myself and
Yeah,
a drink.
are we in the bar or are we in the room?
Ordering food. Okay. When you talk about food, the greasy-looking barman points to the fire where there appears to be a pot, a cauldron, slowly bubbling.
Okay.
Some
It's
grey-looking stew in it.
Oh, hang on. I had to pay for this, didn't I? I forgot to take that off. Oh no, I gave him a gold. Right. Right. So I'm just welcome to go and help myself to that. Am I? Is that the idea, or does he want money for it?
We actually are out here, not in the room.
Well, I'm not going to go out, but yeah, because we're just role playing it.
Yeah.
And then I'll eat. I'll have a drink, and because it's so fucking awful, I will take myself off to bed.
You do notice as it gets towards evening, it does seem to be more people in there.
Huh.
But that's all. It's just more people because it's evening and they're in there.
Yeah,
it's still fairly quiet, fairly low key.
Do we recognise as the more people come in? Do we recognise any of them from?
One of them
market?
appears to be the apprentice from the blacksmith.
Oh.
Okay. Alright. I'm still gonna eat, drink, and go. I'm gonna get an early night.
He doesn't seem to be bothering or watching you or anything. He just happens to be in there drinking. So, but he's the only person you recognise particularly.
Piss.
Don't know what everybody else is doing.
Oh,
Obviously.
well, have a drink
I
and some
have
food.
nothing to do, so I can have a few drinks and go to sleep.
But yeah, I think
Maybe I shall plunge another hand axe in someone else's table.
fuck's sake. Alenciana's going to do the same. Not the hand axe split. She's going to bed.
Okay.
By herself.
Well, I mean, she's going to have to squeeze in somewhere, isn't she? You don't.
Eliwick sees the problem with the beds, and because she's quite small, makes a bed for herself on the table.
I was half expecting us to curl up at my fucking feet or something.
She's only, I think,
A gnome is like 3 feet.
she's just
they're
about
small.
3 feet. So
Yeah.
she lies on there on her backpack, covers herself with a blanket, and starts snoring very loudly.
Oh,
I did put my bedroll. I did put my bedroll over the bed. I don't want no fucking please. Although they're probably going to be my bedroll now. So.
Probably dirty as hell.
All right. So I've gone to. Is that everybody then, or is Uhtred still getting fucking twatted with Ned at the bar?
No, Ned was accompanying Elentiana in the bedroom for the.
Oh. Well, I don't know how they managed across the room, but okay.
It's just keeping an eye on her, just making sure she was protected.
Yeah.
Good God, what were you thinking they were doing?
Well.
What?
Not in this place.
Endeavours between those
It's
two.
filthy.
So I guess he had his sword ready in case.
It's always ready.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I'm going. Yeah, okay. So I think everybody's gone to sleep then.
Okay.
Long rest.
I wouldn't.
I think this is the second one that you could class as. So you don't, unless you need to get more hit dice back. I don't think you're gonna gain anything, to be honest.
Is it gonna be
No, I
a
just need to
good
make sure-
sleep though? Because she's snoring
What?
like hell.
After a while, you just get used to it, and you'll
Yeah.
fall asleep.
Trust me. After a
Do
while,
we actually get a good night's sleep though? That's what I'm asking, because obviously I know that people were. We don't know if we've had a long rest yet or not. Is what I'm saying.
Yes,
Well, that's what
you
they
had
told-
you had a long rest
get-
in
right.
Homlet anyway, and now you've got a long rest.
Yeah, I didn't know whether anything was going to happen in the night.
No. It's fine.
Oh, you want a sunburst? Oh yeah, of course. No wonder I plunged the hand. Didn't. I would take into consideration that someone wants a vendetta.
I just.
Vendetta.
Well, maybe they assumed that they'd taken all your fucking gold.
Probably.
Right. Okay. So I'm not going to get breakfast. I'm just going to eat my rations on the road as we set off.
Can
Or
I
as we
just
walk down to the
quickly
blacksmith.
pee before we do anything?
No. Yeah, actually, I'm going to go make a drink.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can pee in this bed. It's already.
Yeah, and it's probably make it cleaner.
Just give it a quick
back.
wash before we go.
You're back.
in a minute.
that was a fun circus trick that I pulled.
You have to remember that just because the dice says it's going to work, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work.
Actually, I was considering going into a fist fight with that big guy, but I don't know if that would be a fair fight.
I don't think it would.
Yeah. That probably would be all-out brawl, 1 versus 12. I would win though.
No. You see, because you'd be trying to have a fist fight, and they wouldn't.
Well, if they wouldn't, then I wouldn't.
Yeah, but they'd already have stabbed you before you realised.
Oh, come on. Like 12 stabs from daggers? My armor can take it.
There is actually a thing. There's a rule for brawling. It's if it's a brawl and you've got like 12 people trying to attack you, then they're guaranteed to hit 3 times.
Oh wow, I didn't know.
It's like because there's so many of them that you can't possibly defend.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so you don't get 12 hits. I think it's something like 4
Okay.
every round.
Talking about?
So it's like, okay, that'd be a lot of damage.
That'd be.
What were you talking about if it was a group attacking? Or
Yeah. Yeah, because there's rules for like brawling, mass attacks. Like if you get attacked by 12 people, then they're guaranteed to hit like 3 times or 4 times, depending. So you don't actually bother rolling. You just say you work out how many of them would be hitting you, but it's a guaranteed hit. So you just roll the damage each time.
Huh.
And even if you knocked one out each round, the next round there'd be 11, so you'd still have the same. So the most you could ever take out is 1, and that's only if you successfully hit them. So it would be bad. So did you say Liam will be here in a minute?
that's why I thought it was a good time to go pee. He said
No, I
by
didn't
10.
catch that.
Thought he meant 10 minutes, but he said no. By 10 he'd be here.
Oh, well, if we've got another couple of minutes, then I'm actually going to go and get... because we'll be doing something a bit different after this break, then. Oh, he's here. He's just logged in.
Oh.
So I am still going to go and get a drink. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, we're still waiting for
Don't
Jay
worry.
as well. So that's okay. Hello.
Welcome,
Hello.
Liam, my boy. You missed out on a lot of things. But don't worry, you will be able to see it on the stream in.
No, so pretty much
In a
we
week.
have arrived at Nulb. You know, the city that we talked about going to.
Yes.
We have been, talking to some people. We were talking to the blacksmith called Otis, which had some information for us. Let me just go back on my notes. Yeah, he's an ex-mercenary and he's very suspicious of his apprentice and knows things about
everyone
the...
in the city.
Yeah. And knows stuff about the temple. We got a new companion. Her name is Eliwick. Bondiglus? Is that how you say it?
Don
Well,
Wiggles?
Eliwick
I
at least
can-
is
I-
her name. She is gnome sage mage.
Sage mage.
I've been waiting to say that all night. Sage mage.
State mage.
Yeah, so she's with us. She is the cousin of the gnome that we rescued from the moth house.
Yeah, and she seems to be amazed at every social.
We
Action
also
that we
went to see Mother. What's her
Shrunk,
face?
Shrink.
And her daughter, which they aren't. Um,
What?
yeah,
I didn't
just,
ask if she was her real daughter or someone.
Probably not.
she
Well,
found out.
one's an elf and one's human, so.
Oh.
But yeah,
mean-
they're here.
I mean, I know all the other races are the same to you, you fucking race.
But yeah, they're keeping an eye on things in this town.
Can be
There's
adopted.
pirates hanging around this little place that we're in. And
Yeah, they have plenty of
Salad
weapons,
lost
and
his
especially
handbags.
one exceptionally well-made hand axe.
He lost his hand axe. I lost some gold. And I think that's pretty much it. I am a dumbass. I'm starting to realize this.
Well,
You,
I'm
it's not
kinda
you.
dumb
It's the
also.
dice.
It's dice. It's dice. That's
Okay.
it. But I think that's it. I think I.
Ah, just stab myself in the hand. That's not a good idea. Because I'm a fucking idiot, apparently.
We're all idiots.
Yay!
That's everything I got written down that might be of interest to you, Liam.
Oh, Liam was.
Yeah, that's
Hello.
why I went through the things. Just.
I just wonder what you were fucking doing. I was like, what? I know.
Oh yeah, I
What are
was
you
just telling
me?
him what we've been doing, what's been happening. So yeah. Ship's not here. We know the location of the temple.
Oh yeah, overly.
We drank a thing from a jug that keeps us safe
24 hours.
for 24 hours.
Yeah, so not a lot of time left.
I should have had advantage on those constitutions roll actually. I think.
I'm not sure. It's more like we're safe from indigestion.
Yeah, but it was something I
Probably
drank.
not from. Yeah, but that's
I drank
intoxication.
No, no, no,
Like,
no. There was
Oh,
something.
no.
There was something in my drink.
Of course, but
That's why I kept
probably
rolling
that's what
constitution
she
saves.
gave us. Probably saved from the bad stomach, like not poisons, but like spoiled food and that kind of stuff.
It don't matter if
Like
you should have had
diseases,
advantage anyway,
not
because you survived it
poisons.
anyway, didn't
Yeah,
you? So.
did.
I did. So that was okay.
Right, so what's.
We were waiting on Doc.
Oh, right, okay.
He was getting something.
So, yeah, essentially our next steps seem to be that we go and find the blacksmith in the morning, visit Mother Scrap, and then set off.
Yeah,
One
we
temple.
visit the blacksmith, we
get
visit the mother, well, and then we'll take off.
Should we get some resupplies if we're going away?
What what?
I don't know if we.
Why?
Yeah,
If our plan is to go to the temple,
what
like maybe potions.
I don't know if we've got. I don't know.
Well, that market didn't have any potions.
Well, let's see what we get from Mother Scrap when we go there.
Yeah, because
She does own a herb store.
Yeah.
If we don't get anything decent, I mean, I don't think the market really had anything. I think it was just like you might have been able to get provisions and stuff.
There was fresh seafood. Fresh.
Well, yeah, so there's food.
extremely fresh.
Extremely fresh.
Extremely fresh.
You can still
Right.
smell it.
Should we
You
go?
smell that it's fresh from a mile.
Yep, from a mile away, maybe two.
That doesn't smell like fresh fish to me. Let's go visit Otis first, then, yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
There's should be a map for you, Liam, underneath the journal thing of our location. I've been filling him in, by the way, Doc, on what we've been doing.
Okay.
So, yeah, we head to the smithy.
Yeah.
Is he
Otis.
is he
Otis is there. He's obviously been up early. He looks at you questioningly.
Right, we're about to set off shortly down to the temple.
Have you got the armor and weapon that I would need?
Oh shit!
Oh wait. So he wanted us to. I mean.
Yeah, no, he did say that. Yeah. I don't know.
I can give you
we've
my
got anything spare.
chainmail and scimitar. Are
There you
you
go.
proficient in using scimitar?
No, it would have to be a longsword.
Longsword. Why does it have to be a longsword?
It's just what he knows how to use, obviously.
But look at this scimitar. It's nice, isn't it?
It's nice.
I can give you a spear. Do you know how? Oh wait, spear probably two-handed. Or can you use it one-handed?
You can use 1 or 2 handed,
Oh yeah.
versatile.
Would you be fine with using a spear? Or maybe you want a hand axe?
Ned looks at you like looking like listens. He rummages in his pack and pulls out the old set of chainmail that he used to wear, and he gives his long sword to Otis.
Well,
He says, "I can use my bow."
Huh.
Okay.
okay.
So Otis nods in thanks and disappears into the smithy. After a few minutes, he comes out wearing the chain and the sword on his hip. He also has a short sword that he got from somewhere. Obviously, he got that from inside.
Yeah.
On
A
his
short, he's got a short sword and a long sword now.
Yeah, one on each hip.
Okay.
He didn't want to go to the temple with just a short sword. He says that to
Oh,
you.
no, I'm not questioning it. I didn't give him anything. Yeah. Okay. All right. I was mentioning that we were just going to pop by Mother Scrangs and give him a wink because he knows what we're talking about.
He does.
So yeah, I guess we'll pop there because she said that she might, like she said, pop back in the morning.
Have some way of helping us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go walk over to Mother Scrangs, and she does in fact have 4 potions of healing.
Nice.
Cool.
Is that just normal ones?
Yeah, they're not great healing. It's just potions, 4 potions of healing.
How shall we distribute them between ourselves? Yes.
Arvin should have one.
I have one on me. Right now.
What I got something. I got the ring of free action, didn't I? That's right. Who's got healing potions?
I
got one.
Okay.
Ned has one. Ned has one still.
Does Uhtred have one? I think we gave. He didn't get one last week. He got something else.
I got one.
You've got a healing potion as well. Well, I haven't got any. Neither is Alentiana. So should we give her one?
probably. You
Ned's already give her one.
A healing potion.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Can you? I bet we can't find them in there. Hang on.
What about Eliwick? Shall we give her one? An ex-blacksmith? I mean, ex-mercenary?
He will take one if you're offering.
Yeah. Oh, you can drag it out of the compendium. Okay, that's cool.
So that's it. One for Arvon. One
No,
for
hang on.
Eliwick.
How many did she give us?
4.
4.
So Ellie's got one. Our new friend's got. Both our new friends got one. What? Then one for me because I haven't got one either. So everybody's got one, yeah.
Yeah, Arvon one, Elentiana
okay.
one, Otis one, and Eliwick one.
Yeah.
All right.
Seems fine.
Okay. I've actually put it in my sheet because I dragged it from the compendiums. Right. Okay, so I thank her, obviously.
Thank you.
Do we need to pick up some provisions then, do you think?
That's what I was
Oh,
wondering about.
when you originally set off, you 10 days worth of provisions, and I don't even think you've been adventuring yet for 10 days.
Oh, okay. So we're still fairly solid on the provisions.
Most of the time, we've been eating in the inn and things anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right then. Okay.
Here anyway.
Let's go. Temple.
South.
We're off to the
Go to
temple.
temple.
Are we walking or are we
Yeah,
taking our
go.
horses?
Hey,
Oh, that's
No.
well.
something I had to do.
Hmm?
I knew there was something I had to do, and I didn't do it.
What? Get the temple
Make the
sorted?
temple.
No. That is done, but obviously I can't. I'm not mapping the entire temple, but there is an image of the ground, and I was supposed to take a picture of it.
Oh, it's Sorry.
I am literally going to take a picture of it and just put it into
okay.
Discord. Just hold on a second. I need my
Okay, shit. We're already going to the temple.
Yeah, we will finally have some fight.
I believe Jay will have already seen this map.
That's you.
I tried my best to avoid them, so I don't think
I
I've
know,
seen
but
them.
once you found out what they were for, but I think you've already seen this map.
I've seen the. I only saw the.
Oh yeah.
I only saw the underground bit for the moat house.
Yeah, you will have. You will have seen that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you travel for about an hour on horseback, traveling south, and then you head east, as you saw, and you kind of arrive at this from the left-hand side of the map. You see where it's you're actually coming in from the west. So
Yeah.
you're coming in looking at the temple from the side.
So where that road comes in from the south.
Yeah.
Or
So you're
it
coming
looks
in.
like there's a pathway from the side.
You can see it's quite it's a huge area. Each square on that map is 30 feet, so that gives you an example of exactly how big it is.
Yep, it's pretty big.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 200. 300 meters long, the
Holy
wall
shit.
that you're looking at. Not of the temple, of the outer wall.
The outer
that
wall,
you can
yeah.
see. It's 300 meters by sort of 200 and odd meters, so it's big. You can see that there were some large ramparts. That's what you're moving through.
Right, yeah.
There's appears to be a ruined gate where you are, a massive ruined gate. There would have been 4 large towers that you can see. There appears to be one still there at the top northeastern corner of the map
Is that where it's marked with an A?
with an A.
Okay.
You can see the temple itself is in the middle, and there is a large wooded area to the north of the temple. You can also see a ruined building, which is marked on the map as B.
It's a B, isn't it? Or is that A?
Which is sort of the northwest of the area. There's like a square bit inside the temple area.
Okay. So we've got a ruined building. So as we come through the gates,
Yeah. So as you come through the gate, the road.
Can we see the ruined building though? I know we could probably see the entire, because obviously there's a forest there.
Yeah, you can see through the. I mean, it looks extremely regular trees. It's not that regular. You can actually see.
So it's just like
there is a ruined building there.
right. Okay.
You can see the road curves down towards the south, and then that is at the front of the temple, the main entrance. And the only remaining thing you can see is a large tower.
Oh,
which is
right, so the temple building is mostly intact. So the actual the building in the middle, the temple itself, is mostly intact, and then we've got the tower on the outer wall and the what looks like a
ruined building B. Yeah, that's what you can see from where you are.
Right. Okay. Well. Okay.
You can make a perception check.
Can I?
You can. I would like all of you to make a perception check. Okay, Zalath, and Vorak, and Lily, and why have I got 3 there? Oh, Elenciana.
Yeah.
There's enough of you. You can all smell bacon cooking, and it seems to be coming from the north.
Bacon.
Let's go there first.
Oh, that smells
Should we? Oh, as we come through the gate and we're all kind of like clustered inside, we can see that ruin to that building that's ruined to the north of us. Like because from us it's still northeast a bit, isn't it? Of us.
Yeah.
I'll point. Does that look like where it's coming from?
If you look, you can actually see that from the tower there appears to be smoke.
Right.
From A.
Yeah. Okay. Which I know it's a couple of 100 meters away, but you can work out that there seems to be smoke coming from there.
Oh, well, look, the rest of the group has said, should we just head to that tower first and see what's going on there? There's what looks like there's a ruin just over there.
I think there's this ruined building. Maybe we shall at least get closer to it on our way to the tower.
We could check it out, I suppose. There's no reason not to. Then we all die.
Okay, so you move. Do you move through the woods, or do you move around the woods?
Around you.
Okay, as you walk around the woods, you can see that it's all kind of overgrown. It would have been, you guess, some kind of orchard, but you couldn't tell what the fruit was.
So they're quite regularly planted, is what you're
They
saying?
are
Not just
regular,
like,
not as regular as that, but they've overgrown. But it's like it
Yeah.
looks like it was some kind of orchard, but you have no clue what fruit that would be.
So
Anyway.
they're not bearing fruit at the minute, then.
No, even though it's summer.
Okay.
You get to the building, you can see that actually it's just a pile of rubble that appears to be above a cellar. It looks like the building itself has completely collapsed.
Right, so there's a cellar to this building that's collapsed.
There's a cellar, and it looks like it's filled with, as far as you can tell, filled with the rubble of the building that was above it.
Different. Okay. So does it? And that's how it looks like. There's a building that's collapsed into its own cellar.
Yeah.
Is there any? Is there anything about it in particular that catches our eye? Is there any like? Does it look like? Does it look like it's definitely full, or is there like? Look like is there a chance that there's a way of?
It looks like there is space that you can see.
Like, roughly how big? Are we going to be able to get in there? Or?
I'm just finding the page. As with all of the raised works of the temple, the outlines of this place are discernible even though the whole is tumbled, burned and broken. Broken bricks, bits of charred beams and broken plaster are heaped in the shell of the lower story. Parts of a narrow outside stairway on the west side can be seen through the rubble. The stairs lead down to a dark small opening through which a person might crawl.
Okay. This might be another way. Well, we've got that information. What do you want to do?
We shouldn't probably go
You
down.
notice that the staircase is quite dirty and dusty.
So it hasn't been used recently. Lily, do you want to go and have a look?
Do you have a rope?
You don't need a rope, it's a staircase.
You remember last time when she went?
Oh! Yeah, no, Arvin doesn't remember that. He was just like, what do you need a rope for? It's a fucking staircase.
Go look.
I think we should check the tower first and then go down, like, you know.
But we're here right now.
Yeah, we're here right now, but there's a smoke coming off the tower and a
Yeah.
sweet smell of bacon.
I jump off my horse and
I'd say go check the fit out first, then go to the tower.
as they're talking about that, I'm already sneaking my way down. the
Bacon.
staircase.
Bacon
Yeah.
or crawling into somewhere.
Yeah, I don't trust that it's bacon though, that's the thing. We're in like Temple of Evil,
Maybe
apparently.
it's long pig.
Mm-hmm.
Still smells good.
Still probably eat it. What?
And this is a broken, burnt building that you would have to crawl into head first down some stairs.
Yeah, I'm not going in first.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
sweet, crispy bacon. Pit
I
of doom.
think the DM might be trying to tell us not to crawl into this hole just yet.
You think?
I say out of game. In game, I'm going. Well, fucking go on then. All right, we're going to the fucking tower.
Good. It's good that you chose to go to the tower, seeing as I have a map for that.
What couldn't you have brought us in from the fucking north? Pretending there was a hole in the wall.
I was waiting for a dragon then.
Yeah, a dragon appears.
Let me just put you on the map.
Uh-oh.
It's
It's
all
not very
black.
big. It's not very big. That's cool.
It's black.
Well, it's Temple of Evil. It's probably pretty dark here.
Ugh, are you evil?
No. Right, Leo.
Hello.
It's very quiet.
Anyone here?
Oh, there we are.
Now I see things.
Who's that?
No,
Is that the blacksmith?
Oh, that in there, that there is Otis, yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I am.
So,
I want some
So-
of that bacon.
the jagged stub of a large tower stands up from the raised walls. Two small black birds are perched on a tower top about 25 feet up.
So it's 25 feet high. That's not too high.
One heavy door can be seen, barred and chained shut from the outside. Arrow slits are visible on either side of the door, but peering in only reveals blackness.
Are you sure this is where the bacon came from?
And this is where the smell of bacon is getting stronger.
Hey, Zala,
Yes.
why don't you go knock on that door?
Okay. Was it like barricaded from the outside?
It appears to be bolted and chained on the outside, yes.
Well then, I take out my hand axe.
Why? Just knock the
You don't
fucking
have a
door.
hand axe. Oh, you have a second one.
I was thinking about, trying to break the chain. Well, I
Just
can
knock
always-
on the door.
Okay.
Jeez, not everything has to be a fight
I
until we
knock,
get attacked.
Yeah.
knock at the door.
I have to ask you to roll initiative first before you know it's a fight.
Uh-huh.
I knock 3 times. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no sound.
There's no sound,
No
reaction.
reaction, sorry, you know what I mean? It obviously makes a sound, it sounds
Well, I don't know.
hitting the wall.
It might have just been like, might be one of those, have you never knocked on a door that just doesn't seem to make any fucking noise when you knock it?
I knock.
No.
What
And then,
about
then you
now?
knock it really hard and it hurts your fucking knuckles. You've never done that, no? Is that just me? Shit.
I'll do it.
I normally do that when I've got headphones in. And then I hear it, but
I'm gonna... Because it was chained, right? I
it's
assume-
chained and barred and bolted from the outside.
So I assume
I
there's a
shall.
lock on the chain.
Hello?
As you're doing that, one of the birds
Oh, fuck.
takes off and starts flying around.
I shout hello again.
I don't think it's that kind of...
No, I'm not shouting at the bird, just like, in general, trying to get somebody's attention. There's somebody in there. Or something in there.
No, fuck that. Fucking hell.
You seem to be having some trouble with that, Lily.
What was it you were doing then, sorry?
Chain?
Okay, so
See
you can
what's
see it's not actually locked anywhere.
Oh.
But it's just chains wrapped around the bar and everything to try and
Okay, so no
obviously
lock.
block it. You notice one of the other birds takes off.
I don't like that.
So is the door locked, or is it just chained shut? I don't.
You can see on the front there's a big bar across the door.
Yeah.
There's a chain on the bar, seems to be holding the bar in place, and there seems to be a big bolt through the chain as well, causing it to.
Does it seem like it's trying to keep something in?
As far as you can see, yes.
It smells like bacon.
Yeah, but it's trying to keep something in, and it's cooking bacon. I'm confused. Hmm.
Shall we go around?
Yeah, might not need to. I sp- yeah, I suppose we could have a look around it, see if there's another way in, but I suspect... Okay.
Could you roll initiative, please?
Nope.
Oh. Hey,
Wow.
I rolled something good. Finally.
Good job.
Jesus Christ. It's a fucking lot of ravens.
Did that work?
What?
No, yeah, there it is. And that's everybody, is it? Oh no, there she is.
Jesus, that's a massive fucking list of people.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
I don't know if you've got everybody or not, to be perfectly honest with you, because it's a long list.
I'm just noticed that Eliwick's name's disappeared again.
Oh, you're having trouble
There we
with
go.
fucking making things work properly.
Yeah, that never happens, does it? I don't know what's going on with that.
No. You're fucking useless, you are. I've never seen anything like that before, never done anything like that myself.
Alright, how many? So we've got Lily, Ned, Uhtred, Otis, Zalath, Eliwick, Elentiana, and Arven. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Many
8.
fucking ravens.
Is Otis
Yep.
human? Can I just ask?
Otis is a human, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
was wondering
he's
about that earlier.
currently wearing chain and he's got a long sword and a short sword.
Yes.
Okay.
And he was a man-at-arms or whatever you call it, a mercenary.
And he's a big bastard.
He's got big muscles.
Yep, that's
Big
cool.
hands.
Big hands, yeah. Long fingers, thick, long fingers.
Long fingers, that's actually
Yeah.
rare. That's actually rare.
No, it's just because his hands are that big.
Yeah, they probably don't look like they're particularly long on his hand until he tries to shake your hand and it just fucking encompasses your entire
Yeah.
tiny little fucking girl hands. Not that I know about that. Anyway.
Right. What would you like to do? You notice that there's a bunch of birds flying around.
Are we supposed to see them? Because I don't see any birds.
Can you not see this one?
That's fucking
Oh!
huge.
There,
Is it
that
meant to
one.
be that big? Yeah,
Yes.
we can only see. I can only see like to here.
Yeah,
Yes, I
can
know.
see here.
I know
you can. That is one of the small birds off the top of the roof. That was 20 odd feet away.
What? That looks like
20 feet. It's not that. 20 feet, like 20, 25 feet's like the top of your house. That's not
Yeah.
that far away. They wouldn't look that small.
Yeah.
But they'd have been obviously massive.
No, they were obviously small.
But I can't shoot that one.
So why is it now massive? Okay.
Not everything is as it may appear.
Oh, fucking D&D. It can,
It's not like...
but
Yes.
it's magic.
Yes.
Well,
But I can see it, but I can barely see it, so I'm
Just
gonna
fucking
ready
shit.
an
Don't.
action.
I'm
Shoot
gonna
it.
ready.
Is it? Are they acting violently to? I'm guessing they are. 'cause
They've
they're-
all, as you started knocking on the door and reaching around the door, it took off and it started swooping towards you.
All right. Okay.
But I can't shoot that one with the bow, can I?
Yes, you
Of course
can.
you can. Yeah.
Then we will do that.
I mean, you could try.
Oh,
If
crap.
that doesn't hit it, we're fucked. That's what I'm saying.
Right. Unfortunately, it shoots it in through the wing and obviously it starts to fall towards the ground. You've got a sneak attack on that as well if you'd like. You don't have to, obviously.
What's the sneak attack again? Which dice is that?
Oh yeah, because it hasn't taken a turn in combat yet, has it?
Is that
So it's 2d6, 3d6, 2d6 at your level, I think.
I think so too. I think two.
That'll do. Jesus.
Yeah, so you really stabbed it with your bow.
Hey guys, I'm rolling good.
Yeah,
Nice.
don't get too excited.
Yeah,
It
you've
can change
just
very quick.
yeah. Ned sees what you did, draws his bow and fires his bow, and hits it for 4 minus 4. That's Ned done. Uhtred.
I grab my spear in my hand.
Yep.
And I launch it at it.
Okay.
Now what's it again? What's the hand axe?
Yeah, yeah. Just use the hand axe. It's the same
Hand
stats.
axe thrown. Alright. Oh fuck me.
You managed to hit the tower. Success.
Yes.
Nice.
Does it ricochet off the tower and hit the bird on the way back? Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, no.
Well now,
Oddly enough.
tower, I've got someone to aim for.
Okay.
There's birds. It's so dark.
Okay. One of the ravens swoops around the tower. Otis produces a light crossbow
Fuck's sake,
from
this
that he had.
fucker's kitted out. I didn't need no fucking
Fires his light crossbow and rolls fantastically. He just critted it. 4, 9, 4, 15.
Nice. Shaking off that rust.
Yep. Okay. So he's all right. And then another one. God, there's a massive, massive fly just landed on. It's massive. It's as big as these looking ravens. Jesus. It's like an extra raven appeared on it. It's like, what the hell is that?
And now you're freaked out because you're like, I didn't put that there.
Yeah, I never moved that. Well, why has it gone in the bill? Oh, it's moving. Zala, what would you like to do?
Question. Well, can I take defensive stance or something to?
You can.
You
And
also
what
throw
will
a
it
spear.
give me?
You can hold your basically you can hold your attack, or you can just completely dodge. If you dodge, then they can't
yeah,
hit you.
wait.
Or you can hold your attack until something gets in range.
But holding my attack will make me go at the end of this turn, or?
No, if nothing gets near you, nothing happens. If something gets near you at any point, then you can hit it.
Oh, so like.
So you're just holding your attack until something gets within melee range, then you can hit it. Or if nothing gets in melee range, then nothing happens. On your
Okay,
next
then
turn, you can do something else.
Or you could throw a spear.
In here, I can. Shall I lose it?
What? You don't lose them. You
I-
pick up after the fight. It's not like your hand axe, that you just slammed into a table and walked away and left because you got scared.
I didn't get scared, but it was.
You were counter intimidated, is what happened.
I was making a circus performance.
Come on,
that was
what
it.
are you gonna do? You're gonna hold your
do
attack
some-
or throw something.
Okay. I'm throwing
Come
my
on,
spear.
pressure's on.
I'm staying where I'm staying. Oh wait, actually I'm
Jesus
moving
fucking Christ.
here. And then throwing my spear. And totally me.
It's good that we've wasted all that time deciding what you're gonna do. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Okay, another one comes around the tower. Another one comes around the tower. That one was swooping low and is heading for Lily.
Okay.
Eliwick. Eliwick stands there watching what everyone else is doing
Oh god.
and gets her pen out and starts to write into her book.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Elentiana.
Okay, so Elentiana seeing that will say, we shall tap her on the shoulder. Dear, you may want to get involved and do something a bit more than that. And she will step forward to here, and she will turn to this one here because it looks injured, and she will try and firebolt it in the face. Unsuccessfully, I assume.
Yes.
Doing well.
Okay. That one comes to there. And there's another one just appears over here. Arvin.
He will. See, he was already, before that one swooped in, starting to ready a sacred flame. For this one here that looks injured, I assume, because it's the one that got hit a lot. So he will cast Sacred Flame. It needs to make a dexterity save on the DC 30.
Dexterity save. It rolled 10. So that's a
So
fail.
it takes 7 damage. Cool.
It falls to the ground.
That'll do.
Where's the dead thing? There we go.
The dead thing's over there where I killed it.
No, I meant the thing to say dead is what. That's that one. So delete.
I know.
Okay, Arvin, what else do you want to do?
Oh, yeah, I forgot I had. No, nothing.
Nothing.
I got-
Okay, that's
yeah,
fine.
I'm cool.
And 5, 10, 15, 20. And another one swoops round the corner. Okay.
Are they still up really high?
No, they're quite low. They're about to land on you and scratch your eyes out.
So
Peck your eyeballs out.
Are they like they're swooping in, aren't they? So they're
Yes.
what? Are they still like sort of above head height, or are they
Yes.
right?
so I could hit that one if I
You-
move here. If I move
Yes,
here.
you could melee them at that point. Yes.
Funny that we're fighting with the big birds because I had an episode with a real life bird today.
You had what with a real bird today?
Yeah,
Oh,
An
did I do it
episode.
wrong?
an
Did I
episode.
do it wrong?
Oh,
Actually, I didn't want to use the venom thing though.
Oh,
It's
don't
my
use
deck.
the what? No, you
I didn't want to act. I'm not activating the venom thing. It's just.
you're just using the.
All
dagger.
right.
Yeah.
So yeah. So it's the dagger is just the damage on the left. The damage
Yeah.
on the right is if you've set to do the venom as well. So it's just the damage on the left. So you hit it for 4.
I think I have only
And-
2. And
Yeah, you've just hit it for 4.
Yeah, you don't even get. Oh, you got an offhand. Why did you
my
use it?
short-
Right.
yeah.
I was gonna say, why did you just use your
Yeah.
dagger first?
I
I
don't
wouldn't
want
use
to
it,
trigger
I-
happy.
Oh,
Trigger
What?
happy.
I mean, I still
Yeah.
can use my short sword, right?
yeah. You just,
Yeah.
either order. You don't particularly have to do. And that is a hit for 7.
And disengage.
Okay,
Clever. A rogue that knows how to rogue, apparently.
for a change.
Imagine having one of those.
Yeah. Ned uses his bow again because he gave his longsword to that guy. And he fires at this one. And he successfully shoots it for 5. That's Ned done. Uhtred.
Hey, how many spears do I have? I have 2, don't I?
I think
Should be
you
marked on your thingy.
Yeah, I have 2. Aha!
Aha.
Your first spear, though, that you threw because it snapped, so now you only have one.
Ah, fuck. I'll
What?
attempt to throw the next one. This one.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
What was that mumble, Jay?
Go. Fuck my life.
If only you'd rolled 5. That's a miss. At least you can see that it bounces off the wall and sticks into the ground and isn't actually damaged.
Yay.
You know, good things.
It's
Okay,
like
this
a
one.
bouncing one.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then attacks Otis.
Oh, yeah, fuck him. I mean, oh no, not my new
Oh
friend.
no!
Oh no, not the old bastard.
Where is... Oh. That's a miss. And it tries to claw his eyes out. Oh, and successfully scratches his face
Oh shit.
for
Pretty
20
face.
damage.
Oh shit!
20?
Yeah.
Wow. What?
What the?
Were we able to see his health bar before?
No.
No.
Oh, that's
No.
alright then, because I was like, shit, his health died. He just died, right?
No, it's no. It's just looking for 20 damage. He's a bit miffed.
I can't see his health bar, so I don't know how miffed he is.
He's a bit miffed.
Okay.
So he's a bit miffed. So the one in front of him, his longsword, and hits it for 7. And you notice that he's actually using a short sword in his other hand.
Is he one of the variant humans then, and took a feat?
No.
Oh.
And then hits it for a further 5 damage.
Did he take... What? Okay.
And then he swings his longsword at it. And hits it for 18. The
Wow.
critical.
What?
Whoa.
Jesus Christ. Right, let's kill him before he kills us. What? Yeah, he fucked that shit up.
Okay. This one swoops in to attack Lily. Gets to there.
Reaction.
Mm.
Go on then. What you got to do?
You need to tell him which reaction it is you want to use.
I'm just placing a disadvantage.
Okay.
Just,
So it tries to bite Lily
Mhm.
and misses, and then tries to. I did that twice, and the second slash with the talons also misses,
Oh.
and it carries on towards Arvin. Doesn't
Fuck
go
off.
on him. It just that's better.
Bird!
Fucking birds! Sorry.
Hold on, which one? Because one's just died, hasn't it?
That one's dead.
Yeah, I'll just
this
find
one's
it.
dead,
That
I
one's
believe.
Yeah, I'll just find it in the initiative line. Zalath, what would you like to do? There are birds swooping at you, big ones.
Free, of course. I'm getting to the one that Lily was hitting before, and I try to hit it. Try to kill it. Fuck's sake. You know what? Actually.
Actually, I think you've just missed and
Yeah,
you should
miss.
hang your head in shame.
Just fucking give up.
I give up. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, that one goes to there and attacks Uhtred, swoops in at Uhtred. Tries to snap it, critically hits by snapping its beak onto Uhtred, hits
Right into
him
the
for
eye.
11 damage, and then slashes its talons at Uhtred for a further 8 damage.
Jesus, They're strong.
They haven't got a very high AC though. If somebody could
Steve
actually fucking roll decently.
And
Hey,
someone
I killed one.
killed.
So 19 damage you just took there. Yep, that's a lot. Okay, this one that was flying tries to attack Zalath because he jumped in. So it slashes him. What's your armor class?
21.
Slashes at you with its beak and misses, and then slashes again with its talons and hits you for 12 damage.
For fuck's sake.
Jesus.
It's just a bird. It's just a little bird. What are you complaining about? At this point, Eliwick sees that things are not going as well as they should be, and decides that it's time to do something. So she casts a spell.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Whoa.
So many dices.
Here, centered around here, she creates a cloud of daggers that are just slash at everything in the area, and hits everything in the area for 10 damage,
Cool.
which you see this one at that point falls to the ground, and this one takes a lot of damage. And she puts her head down and continues to write within her book. Alentiana.
She will, as the raven thingy is so close to her, reach out, grab hold of its wing, and she will shocking grasp it, hopefully. Which is stupid. I don't understand how a touch spell could potentially miss. It's like you're literally holding something. How can
You
you,
don't
possibly
even have to
miss?
grasp it. It's just like you just literally have to put your finger onto it, don't you? So
Yeah, no. It's like how can, but how can it fit?
it's to make. It's to
I
see if
know.
you can actually successfully touch
I
it. Though, when it is
know.
flying. Anyway,
I
you've
know.
done it. You hit
Did
it
I do
for 8 lightning damage.
And she can't. She's not a fucking rogue. Oh, she's just gonna fucking nope. She's gonna hope
You
that
can see that
she-
it sort of the buzzes in the air and actually falls to the ground. So that one is now not flying.
All
So-
right. Okay, that's
Well, you just shocked it. It's,
Yeah.
to make say it's now on the ground. I'm actually going to put the web on it to say it's on the ground. There we go.
right. Okay.
That was Lentiana. So this one swoops down and tries to attack Arvin.
Yeah, of course it fucking does. My AC is 19.
So it bites you
Piece of
for
shit.
7 damage,
Fuck off.
and then slashes at your face, but misses.
Okay.
It's that one. This one that was into the fight swoops down to here, doesn't really
Oh
get.
my god, there's so many
Yeah.
birds.
And Arvin.
Yes, he will. One that's just bit his face or wherever it bit him. He will try to whack it with his warhammer. First of all, I said try. And also for a bonus action, I can't remember which one it is. Which one's it? It's healing word for a bonus
Healing
action.
word is a bonus action, yeah.
So he will. He's going to drop it on himself. Oh. Actually, no, he's not.
Okay.
No, he just swings at the one in front of him with the warhammer and misses. Shit's okay so far.
This one swoops in towards Otis and tries to bite him and tries to slash him with his long talons
Hello, you
and,
bacon.
and fails. Lily,
Yes.
what would you like to do? There's dead birds and big birds, and they're all squawking and
birds.
attacking,
That
trying
one.
to claw your eyes out.
That one.
That one, you notice this one looks particularly healthy compared to the rest.
Oh shit!
Uh,
Do it.
this is my +1. Let me just check, guys.
You stab it. You stab it in the side for 8. Hold on. Where's your sneak attack?
Yeah, you didn't do your sneak attack.
Oh, my sneak attack. That's 2d6, right?
You know, right? Can I just? You know, you've got 2 short swords.
Yeah. But I have my
You
poison
can-
dagger equipped as well.
Yeah, but there's no point in using the dagger unless you activate it because it's weaker than a short sword.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
because
is.
you only get to roll a d4 on it or something, or a d6 or whatever it is.
It's.
You roll a d4 to do for your damage +2, whereas with a short sword you roll a d6 +2, so there's potentially more damage in a short sword. I would personally use the dagger if I was going to activate it.
Okay. But still 2d6.
Just do your attacks again. We'll say the first one attacked and the second one. Do it with the 2 things. So do it with your short sword with sneak, and just to get the damage done again.
Yeah, I don't have the macros for sneak though, so it's d6s. 2d6s.
I thought, do you not just click the button that says
You can activate it, yeah.
add sneak attack?
If you open up your character sheet, I can't remember where it is now.
It's swords
Right,
are
and where all you, yeah, where all your spells, where all your abilities are. So you know where, like for me, I've got like where your attacks.
Yeah,
So
like
you
a
should have like your
short
short
sword
swords. There should be just a little one underneath it, slightly separate, that says sneak attack.
global
And you should be able-
ability or something. It is, isn't
Yeah,
it?
you should just be able to like tick it on.
one. Oh, on this sword.
Oh, but then she has to use it from the sheet to do it. It won't do it because the macro is set up to do it as a sneak. Is set up just to do the weapons.
No, just roll 2d6 then. So
Yeah.
you've done 8, and then do another short sword attack.
Oh shit!
So that's 19, but do your short sword. So you've done an extra damage there. So you've done 19, 26. You know, I said this one was the beastly looking one.
That one.
she just cut it down.
It's still up because it is
Oh, right, okay.
those beastly looking one.
It's always nice as a DM when you go, this one looks really powerful. Oh, you killed it. Okay.
No, this one looks like the beefiest, hardest one, and you've just took it for 26, and it's still up fighting.
Yeah.
You're like, oh right, okay, that's more than anything else.
Ned!
Ned can't use his longsword because somebody else has
Hasn't
it.
got it.
So he uses his longbow again.
I haven't got anything I can give him.
Rolls a 23, so critically hits the one in front of Arvin for 15. Okay,
Yeah, I haven't got anything I can give Ned.
it doesn't matter. He's just killed that bird.
I
Well,
can give him scimitar after the fight.
He just wants to give that scimitar away to someone.
He's really good with his bow. He's just like, yeah,
he's
whatever.
actually doing all right, yeah.
Yeah, fine. Just another one dead. Let me just knock off the ones that are dead for a second. That one's on the ground. That one is dead. Go.
I need to pee,
Actually,
but you guys just keep going.
that one.
You've got time.
Uhtred,
Yeah.
you've got there's a raven on the floor. It's bigger than you, but it's poking at your face.
I will attempt to hit it with my one-handed axe. Would it be a hand axe or battle axe?
Battle axe, just using it with one hand rather than
Yeah,
using both.
there we go.
Oh,
Hit it for 7.
Forgot to thinking that.
Good job they've got low AC, isn't it? That's really fucked.
I already am fucked from my health.
Nah, you're alright.
Okay, you're doing anything? No, you're not doing anything else, are you?
I put my shield up.
Otis has got one in front of him, hasn't he? So he swings his longsword at it, hits it for and kills it.
Yay!
Yay.
I'm back.
Get away, fucking big daft fly. It's absolutely massive. I don't know what
Monstrous fly.
it is.
Fly.
It's, you know, like you look at these thinking, God, these are big ravens. This fly is massive.
Are you sure
Right,
it's
so-
Goldblum?
It's not speaking to me, so yet. And so he kills that one, and then he steps towards this one and swings his short sword, hitting it for
Is
7.
Has he got the dual wielder feat then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he swings his long sword a second time.
Did we work out how
hits
to
it.
do feats? Oh no, because it's not working.
No,
And hits
we're not
it.
high enough level, are we?
No, it's not. It's not working. Do you know when we said about like because we were looking at it on the other one, didn't we? When we were sorting out the other characters leveled up, they haven't managed to make it work on the site yet, so we
Oh,
can't.
I thought it was only at certain levels because you can only choose
No,
at certain levels because
yeah, but it's meant to be when you level up and like 4 and whatever the others are when you get the attribute boost. You can either choose to do attributes or feats. You can either like boost 2 attributes or 2 attribute points, or take.
Yeah, but I mean, I thought you said it only didn't do that on one of the levels.
No, I don't think it is that. I don't think that's it. They've not managed to make it work on the character mancer when you level up.
Oh, well,
So you can choose a feat. If you create a character now at level 5 or whatever, I think you can take the feat, but it doesn't work if you do it as a level up. If that makes sense. Actually, no, you can't. No, you can't do it. It just doesn't allow it. You can take one as a variant human type thing at the beginning, but anyway, yeah.
The big beefy looking raven. That doesn't sound like the right kind of word to use. However,
No.
the big raveny raven turns towards Lily. There it is, and attacks.
Well, you did fuck it up a bit.
Beak attack and misses, and then slashes with its talons. And that's the lowest roll any of them have done at all so far. And misses.
There is, by the way, there is a workaround for the feats thing, which is that you can drag the feats in from the compendium and ignore the attribute. You know, like when you're on the level up, if you choose to.
Oh, jeez.
Shit!
That one's already dead.
Is it?
No, that one there.
No,
Yeah.
What? It was.
See
Oh,
that?
it's not marked.
See the thing on it there that's got
No,
the death
that's-
mark
No.
on it.
That's that. Oh no, we couldn't see that. No, sorry, we
Oh,
couldn't
sorry,
see
it's
that.
because it's in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's already dead.
Oh.
So
Oh, you did it on this one, didn't you? Or this one. This one.
You
Which one did you do?
you
This
moved
one, then.
somewhere else first. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you moved to that one, and that one you hit for 11.
Yes.
Okay, the really big, beefy, dead one. So we have 1, 2.
Is there
Two.
just one alive?
No, it's two. Oh,
So there's the one in front of Uhtred, and there's the one in front of Otis that's still alive. So Azalath
I hope it kills them.
killed it. The one in front
Oh
of
yeah, that one. The red
Uhtred tries to poke at his eyes again, misses, and because it's on the ground, it can't actually attack you with its talons.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense because it's standing on them, isn't it?
Okay, Eliwick. Eliwick is continuing to dribble in her.
Yeah, of course she is. Oh shit, I've got to do it from there.
You can see a look of awe on her face.
She will attempt to shocking grasp it again. Ooh. I mean, not much damage, but I'm pretty certain it hits.
Yeah. -4. Yep.
She ain't got anything else. She
The
can
one
do.
in front of Otis turns and tries to fly away from him. And because of that, he swings. And completely cuts it into 2.
As it turns, just decapitates the massive bird. Straight through. Nobody saw it though, because everybody's got their backs turned to him. Oh, apart from Trish, shit. He's got a massive bird in his face, so. Okay. He will turn, come round here, and he'll try and sweep at that one. Oh, shit.
You've successfully swing at it.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck it. That's what I'm gonna do.
Lily.
Where am I? Is it only that one alive?
It's just one alive, yeah.
Okay. Did you read what I wrote?
Higher attack.
Yeah. It's
What?
plus
As in?
5.
Oh, as in champ.
It's plus 5.
Oh.
Why is it +5?
I don't know.
No, it'll be plus. Because it'll be a plus swagger, won't it? With
Yeah, but
venom.
The
I
Venom
thought
dagger
both
is
swords-
plus 5.
I thought both
No,
swords were
it's
magical.
not. It's
No,
1d4.
I only have
No,
one
she's got-
magical.
Weapon damage +1.
This one is
So
magical.
she's got a +1.
Good
She's got one short sword at +1 and one short sword, normal short sword, then a dagger. So you're more likely to hit with a dagger, is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
This is plus 5. Not the thingy. I didn't hit anything. Disengage.
No, I don't know. Depends how low the AC is.
Disengage.
You need to let the GM tell you whether it hit.
Oh, sorry, I've got the wrong thing open. What did you roll then? You just rolled
10 or 7.
10.
the 10 hits it
A
Yeah,
7?
Sorry,
for
7.
7.
Not the poison thing. Just a 7.
But it also,
If you're doing the poison thing, you have to use your main action. Say you're making the venom come out, so you can't just accidentally do it anyway.
No, yeah.
I think she's.
So
that
if you
would-
want to do it in a round, you can't basically do anything else. You can just say I'm squeezing the handle essentially to make the venom
Okay,
come.
so I'll say
you
that
can add
instead of
sneak
just
attack
saying
to that.
I don't do the thing.
You can add sneak attack to that.
No, because it was the first attack was the short sword, and she
Oh.
with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
She didn't miss it. You can add it to any attack. To the first attack that hits, I think it is. Oh, hang on, I don't know. You'll have to check the.
I thought it was just your
Wording
first
on it.
attack. If you successfully stabbed, then you.
I think it's the first one that hits. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 2d6. So once per turn.
Yeah,
so
so yeah, you can do it. So it's dead,
Yay.
regardless of what you rolled.
no,
No, because it had
Nice.
two. It
you
had
had
Nice.
to be at least two.
In the eyes.
Yeah.
Go for the eyes.
That's what he was doing. He was going for your eyes.
Yeah.
No, I went for his eyes.
Oh right, okay.
What? So you jump
So,
off on its back and like.
Everything as the last of the huge ravens perishes.
Okay.
The smell of bacon is strong.
But before we move on, can I suggest something?
Yes.
We take all the feathers off of these birds, then we can use them for arrows.
They're too big.
Also,
I'm not being to make it difficult for you because it's a giant raven. The feathers are actually going to be far too big to be able to use for fletching.
Also, we're kind of ignoring spell components and the need for arrows at the minute.
We're not
Not
actually
really.
counting.
Yeah, aren't we
Yeah.
just assuming that we pick them up after the fight is
Yeah.
over?
Yeah.
Other than the spear that just shattered against the wall because it was such a bad roll. No one's actually lost a weapon apart from Zalath, who left it in and in
Apart from
Maybe on the
that,
table.
with some friends.
Mind, to be fair, we don't know that he lost that. We just might not have noticed. We just might have noticed that it's not on him anymore, but we wouldn't have
walked
noticed that he lost it. Would we? Yeah.
What friends we are.
Yeah, fuck him.
that was-
Okay. Well, do we really want to get into this tower? Oh,
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
1600 XP, but that's between everyone, so you have to divide that by 7.
come on, Vix. You're the one that does the maths quick.
200 and 200 divided by 7. God damn it.
No.
200 divided by 7 is
160.
80. That was it. 1,600 divided
Divided
by
by 7 equals. Yeah, it's 228.
And lots of
228.
numbers.
Yeah, it's 228.
Okay. Which will put us on. Oh shit. I've dropped the fucking calculator down.
What is that? 228.
2161 plus 2389.
2198.
2389.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Wait,
You've
what?
obviously
2389 should have.
2, 3.
2389 it should be for everybody but Zalath.
And Eliwick, because she's got slightly less.
Well, she was useful.
Hey,
she did 10 damage.
you leave my adopted daughter alone.
I don't think it's the adopted daughter she wants to be.
Oh,
Okay.
I leveled up.
Did you?
Level 3 fighter.
Oh, wait, you weren't level 3?
How?
I don't
You're
know.
all level 3 at least.
You're on two, you should be on 2389.
Yeah, but I didn't know I leveled up. Was it when I was away?
Oh, last time you haven't done the level up since.
Oh.
Ah.
Fucking slacker.
Beginning when
you can-
choose
you can-
this, so-
You should up and level up your character while we discuss the important things like what we're going to do about this building. Like, how badly do we want bacon?
Can you smell
After that
it?
fight, you're all feeling really hungry.
Right, okay.
Smell
Not
it?
long ago.
Can we what?
Can you smell that delicious bacon?
Yeah, no, I can't. My nose is blocked, sorry. Well,
Do we spend some
I
time
will-
bandaging ourselves? Or
wait
healing,
there,
or-
wait there. I will, whilst everybody is taking 10 minutes to catch their breath. I don't know if I've got it actually. I don't know if I've got it. No, I haven't. Nope. Can't do that. Because I didn't choose it.
Oh,
How-
I can smell his Orvan's beard.
How badly injured is our new friend Otis?
Not particularly, as far as you can tell.
We can't.
Okay. I will. Does anybody want to take a short rest, or are we just going to try and carry on? I've got all my spells. I've used no spells that actually.
I don't think
anybody.
anybody used the spell
No.
other than Eliwick. So
Obviously, Uhtred's quite badly injured, but I can drop him a quick heal before we carry on.
Doesn't he have a potion?
the heal will do more than the.
Yeah, the potions are more like your oh shit, I'm about to fucking go down, and the healer's out of fucking mana type situation.
Yeah.
I will drop a cure wounds on Uhtred at first level.
So what have we got? Zalath has taken
That was a bad roll.
like 12.
Yeah, I took 12.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
You've
Uhtred,
got
did you get an extra
20, 21 armor class, haven't you? So it's unlikely you're going to get hit
Yeah,
too
I'm
often.
unlikely.
Thank you.
Okay,
So
so
actually, if you're leveling your character up, that's probably going to fuck you up and put your health up to max.
it will do. It doesn't matter. Just
That's what it is.
say you've
Okay.
given him the spell, and then
That's
when he
what
does it, it'll do him anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all it.
I think to level 3, you don't do much anyway.
No.
We're really wanting to get into this tower, aren't we?
Oh,
We're
yes.
going in this tower, aren't we?
Bacon
Oh.
close to me!
Right there, I will turn to Otis, the big beefy blacksmith, who seems to be able to wield weapons that aren't light in each hand. So therefore must be pretty fucking... And ask him, also he's a blacksmith so he knows about chains and shit, if he's able to open this door for us.
he looks at it and he says, "I think you just need to pull that bolt out."
That's why we've got you.
Okay, I step forward.
He
try
hasn't.
to
He hasn't
bolt
got his
out.
tools, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, so I cannot do it by hand.
Oh yeah, but you could grab all. He can't like. He hasn't got a set of pliers or anything to try and help you, so a pry bar. So
We're not gonna make it even easier, essentially.
yeah, so it's just like you pull that out, and then it should take the
Okay.
chain out.
I know. Okay, then I try to pull the bolt out with the head of my hand axe.
Just check your equipment.
Equipment.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have a crowbar.
Yeah, I was gonna say. There you go. Use the crowbar from your
Okay,
pack.
I'm using my crowbar.
Okay, your crowbar miraculously fits exactly as though it's built for this. You twist it, push against it, and the bolt pulls free from the wood, and you can now see that the chain is free, which means that the bar is also free.
Well, then I take the chain off, and guys, that only leaves the bar.
Well, you're already doing
Everyone
such a
ready?
good job.
Or what? Yeah, just open the door.
Okay, then I take the bar off and open the door.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
What are you gonna do with the door?
And I try to open it.
What do you do though to try and open it?
I look for the handle. Are there any
The
handles?
handle is on the right hand side.
Then I take the handle and try to pull or push.
That's why I'm asking the question.
Yeah, I try to push.
Okay, the door swings open quite easily, which is odd because the chain and the bar stopped it being pushed outwards.
Yeah.
Anyway, door is everyone stood where they want to be stood?
Yeah, I'm not fucking going anywhere else for the minute.
Okay,
No,
So
I'll
the
go
door-
right here.
swings open very slightly and then stops.
What the fuck is that?
Is that
Oh.
a bone?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What do I see in front of me? Is that a wall?
You can see there is a low wall about 4 feet high.
Ah, low wall.
Oh.
I take my spear and push it like inside, still standing outside of the door, but I push it inside and just wiggle it around.
Okay.
Like, you would be fishing, kinda.
Yep. It's good.
Good?
Yep.
I kick the door.
Door doesn't move after it's opened that small fraction.
Someone
Oh,
wants to go
yeah.
first.
No, you try pulling the door.
Pull
I
it. Oh,
say.
yeah, okay, then I pull the door.
No, the door. You pull the door and the door closes again completely.
Oh, and I cannot pull it further. Okay.
There you go. It's closed again.
Guys,
Alright,
I
push it
pulled
over. Fuck it.
Okay. I'm pushing it.
Okay, so once again, it opens a crack and then
Oh, for fuck's
stops.
sake. Just,
Why is it smaller crack than before?
Because this time it didn't open as far.
just fucking chop it down. Who's got an axe?
I
Yeah,
have.
that's him.
It does 100% damage against
Yeah,
wood.
yeah.
Oh, wait.
I have a hand axe. I don't think it.
No, you don't.
Basically, you can tell that the door is jamming. You can't actually push it because it's so heavy.
Pussy. Big strong dragonborn trying to intimidate people with his big strongness. Can't open a fucking door.
Wait, so I can open it?
Just fucking smash the door down.
Yeah, I wanted to kick it before and it didn't budge.
Oh yeah, don't kick it, smash it. Break the door. Hinges. Chop the hinges off. I don't know. Use your crowbar to pop the hinges off.
I mean, I can do that. I
You
think on
can't
this
see
side-
the hinges. There's obviously some kind
Oh
of
shit!
door,
Yeah.
so the hinges are on the inside.
Yeah, but if you open it just a crack, then you can just see down the side, and then you get in where the hinges are, and you can just fucking until it pops out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, some will pop out, but not necessarily anything to do with the door.
I use all my strength to try to open it a little.
Okay,
I
do
mean,
your
as
strength
far as I
check.
can.
Do a strength check. Okay,
Oh, well.
the door doesn't move.
Fuck. I'll go and help him. Is that going to make any difference if I try and help him?
Do a strength check.
Both of us?
No, you only have to roll it once. Just do a strength check.
What does a straight up check?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't roll. That's why.
Okay, the door moves slightly, but still doesn't quite open.
Okay, then I will go and help them.
Okay, do a strength check.
Meet
Maybe
India
I'll-
over here, and then I was going to come in and say the day.
Rolls 2.
Okay,
What the hell?
there's three of you now pushing on the door. Wow. There's three of you pushing on the door, and it creaks and groans, but still doesn't open.
That's quite nice teamwork.
I swear to God, if Lily opens this,
I'm gonna smack. I'm gonna get really frustrated and swing at the door with my warhammer.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll for it?
Do you think you'll hit it or miss?
I think you'll
I reckon I'll hit the fucking door. It's right in front
Okay,
of me.
so you hit the door, and
Alright.
it bounces off the wood because the wood's really big and thick and dense. And he's obviously
What is it?
designed as a
Oh
kind of
fuck it!
protective.
I don't want any fucking bacon anyway. Right, can we go and have a look around the tower? Lily, why don't you have a look, see if there's another way in?
Salaf, don't you have dragon's brush?
I do.
Burn
Can
it
I
down.
inspect the door?
It's
You
not-
can see that the door is
Oh, yeah.
obviously the bar and everything on it would not to stop people getting out. It appears to be a fake bar. There's something stopping the door from opening from the inside.
Burn it.
Can I do a thingy to check what's stopping it?
What?
Then Tiana's just going for a little walk around the building.
Okay. Anyone else who likes to walk
Investigation.
would
Can
like
I
to walk around the
investigate the door?
building may do so, and you will find that it's a tower and it's pretty much round.
Yeah, but is there any like other ways in?
As
or
you
anything?
go around them, you do see that there are other arrow slots that appear, but they're higher up. As you get round to here, there's a number quite a lot higher, and they're spiraling up. So it appears that inside them could be some kind of stairway on this.
Right.
But that's all you can see.
Okay, but
On
there's
this
only one-
side, they're about 10 feet high.
Right, but there's only one entrance we can see into this place.
Yes. But you can also see that the top of the tower appears to have collapsed.
Oh, I don't want to climb.
I take the.
That's it. Do you think you
I
can
thi-
push this thing open?
I will try. I take that bar that this door was barred with and use it as a lever and push with all my might.
Okay. So who's actually on the step helping you?
No, I stepped away. I tried to investigate that door.
So you investigate. So what did you say? You investigated it to do what? Sorry, because I was.
To see
Listen
what
to
was
Yeah, you told us that
Stopping
it was
It doesn't
blocked.
appear that it's trapped or anything. It just appears to have swollen in the doorway, and you. So it's as though it's got wet and swelled.
How about
Maybe it
all
just
you
needs-
lads just
Maybe it just
scared and
needs
go,
more people pushing on it, and it might just
Okay.
open.
How about this? I run up to it and I jump against as though like you do bring down a door.
Have you ever watched one of those films where
they bounce
it's a
off.
comedy one where they bounce off the wall?
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Have you ever actually done that in real life? Have you ever actually tried to run into it for like somebody's front door to
Yeah.
barge it open with your shoulder?
I
Yep.
had to do that when I was younger because my foot was door closed. I couldn't get back.
Yeah, no. I mean, not like where you pull the handle down, but when it's locked and you try and barge somebody's door open. Have you ever tried to do that?
Because the door wouldn't budge. I had to smack it open.
Yeah, that's
Kick
different though,
down
because that's a door that's
does that
meant to
count?
open.
I didn't
No,
Kicking down a
no,
door that's locked is very
No,
different.
no, it's
I kicked down a door
it
that was
wouldn't
locked.
open. Literally, if it wasn't locked.
Right. Can we just fucking smash this door down, please? I'm bored now.
Can't we just burn it? We've got a
Ned!
giant.
No, it's wet. We just said that.
I'm
Although he didn't say that, but he did.
Someone pat it down and make it dry.
It's
Right.
a great big friggin' door. It's a defensive door. It's like a tower that would be attacked, so they have a door and they have to have it defensive. It's a massive, huge, massive door.
You need to
This
help
door
these boys
happens to
out.
be swollen in place and you can't appear to open it. It only swings slightly. But what you've found is that the bar on the outside that appeared to be blocking something in there actually wouldn't have ever done that because the door opens inwards. That's what you know. And you also know that so far, 4 of you have been stood on there just pushing at it. And it's not. No, 3 of you have been stood there pushing at the door and it's not opened.
Ned.
Ned,
So you want a 4th person to assist.
Ned, my love.
Okay, can you just put yourself where you would be stood?
Here, Ned
Nope.
behind me.
He wants
then-
Ned
Oh,
behind him.
so Zalath is kind of there. Arvin
Yeah, I'm
Ned's
holding that
sort
bar
of
and
assisting
I'm
as
using
well.
it as leverage.
Otis is stood here watching because he's like, just open the fucking door. Lily's
you,
stood
Otis.
there.
I ain't hearing you, you piece of shit.
What's Alentiana and Eliwick? Eliwick's doodling a picture, trying to draw a picture of how you're trying to get in through the.
Oh shit!
Because it's like, she's
I
recording
walk
everything.
over to Eliwick and look at what she's doing over her shoulder, going.
It's a really, actually, quite accurate sketch that she's
Oh, that-
done, and you can see quite a lot of descriptive words about the battle earlier.
Hmm.
The Lentiana is just stood there, arms folded, looking particularly bored, rolling her eyes.
Okay. So, do you want to make a strength check? Any of the 4 people make a strength check.
Shall I do advantage because I'm
Nope.
using leverage?
Oh, just do the
Just
strength check.
roll the roll he fucking told you to roll.
Okay. There appears to be there's a lower roll. However, this time the door bursts open as though there was nothing
Oh,
stopping it.
Of course it does. Fuck you, Ned.
What?
Could you roll initiative, please?
Nope. I'm going to bed. Night. Oh no, I can't put myself back where I was now. Shit.
However, when you push the door open, Ned fell onto the floor there. Zalath fell onto the floor there.
No,
Uhtred
I
fell there.
was using a leverage. So if you would put not like
It doesn't
push
matter.
on the
You're
door,
not going to be at a disadvantage. It just means that you stand up before anything happens. You'll currently lay on the floor behind a wall,
I mean,
which is probably the safest place that you could be.
Because there's a 4-foot fucking wall right here. And here.
Okay.
I said, I'm not doing something evil.
That's physically not possible because if you're pushing on a door with leverage, you're like pulling on a leverage. So I would go.
It wouldn't
maybe
have
Ned
worked
fell on
unless
you.
you pushed. That's what I was trying to
And
say.
the door gained quickly, so everybody just shot forward.
Yeah, it was trapped on the inside. They pressed the button and the door flung open, and so you all fell onto the floor. So, could you do your initiative anyway?
I did, I think.
I did, but you
Oh,
didn't
I've not.
do a turn order.
I've not pressed the thing, have I? Hold on.
Yeah. No.
There we
That's
go.
my fault.
And now we're going to see it all filled with a fuck ton of fucking bandits.
Yep.
But those are
Lily, Ned,
pirates.
Uhtred. Otis hasn't rolled. All he's got to do is.
Fuck. Yeah,
Uh,
it's just slacking it.
Eliwick has got to do hers. keeps complaining about hers. Lily, Ned, Uhtred, Otis, Dalath, Eliwick. Is it everyone's rolled?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. 1.
No, but I was going to do it all individually.
4,
I don't know what's going on because I'm outside.
6, 7. I suggest you walk up the steps.
Nope.
Oh, those boys fooling around inside. You'll hear some screams in a minute, so you might find a reason to get involved.
Mm.
Help! I'm dying, help me!
Hilfe!
Oops.
See, that's the words you don't want to hear. Oops.
I don't know. Well, it's not too bad if the DM's saying it.
Oh, it's because I
Unless,
was clicking the initiative button and I clicked it to pan move, which I didn't want it to do.
unless he's saying it when he's attacking like somebody with a massive ancient dragon, in which case you kind of go,
Okay.
And met an ancient dragon here. Thankfully.
Sword descending. There we go.
I don't think anybody wants to be an ancient dragon anytime soon.
Well, we already killed the
Yeah,
dragon
either game.
today.
It's only a fucking little one.
I don't care. He was a dragon.
Okay. So you fall into the room, fall onto the floor in a pile behind the 4-foot high walls. As you fell over, you noticed that there was quite a lot of guys in here, and they all appear to be ready. So they must have heard something going on outside.
Really? Sorry, go on.
Hold on. Because of the number of men? Probably.
No, I meant
All of
the
us rolling
pile.
around on the floor. Yeah,
The pile.
pile.
Alright, she's more interested in Otis because of his big hands.
She's not. I'm playing her today, so she's fucking not.
Right, okay.
Oh
One
my
of the
god,
archers.
they rolled good. Jesus.
One of the archers, this one, fires his short bow and misses. The next one, this one here, seems to yell and says attack. The one in front
The
of him
fucking rolls on them pieces of shit.
I know, that's why I
moves
said, oh my god.
forward and then stands there because he's waiting for people to stand up.
Oh shit.
The next one of the guards at the front, steps forward. He doesn't want to do too much. We're holding his attack now. A footman with a spear steps forward.
Why did I have to roll well?
Ned stands up.
Oh, Ned. You're gonna die.
Sees that there's all these guys here, and then
Hi, friends.
so he continues with his longbow.
Oh shit! Yeah, he's not
Knowing
fucking.
what else he can do,
He's not front line anymore, is he?
his longbow, and because he's a bit flustered, he fails
yes.
miserably. Guy steps here to the wall. He's ready to poke somebody over it. Arvin, what'd you like to do?
I will. He will stand up. He will chuck his hand axe at the one that stepped forward here, because I'm guessing that's who he would have seen before he stood up. I'm going to chuck his hand axe at him.
Not bad.
What do you hit him for? 8.
Yeah.
He collapses in a heap on the floor.
Of course he fucking does. So I will then summon my spiritual weapon, a great big glowing radiant warhammer here, because I heard that one shout. I heard shouting from over there.
Hold on, let me get it. It's hammer.
I bet you find it quicker than I did earlier.
Eh? Why is it?
Oh yeah, you're
No,
having the same trouble I did earlier.
Yeah, it's like, why is it not appearing?
I know. Fuck.
It was there. It was dead simple.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
this
I
is
had to
looking
type.
on the web. It's
I had to type it in for a second time to fucking find it. Well, actually, I typed it in 3 times. Yeah.
oh, there we go. Hammer
Mhm.
sees it, but Warhammer doesn't.
No, exactly.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's a bit funky, the thing.
Fucking stupid. That's what it is. Right, and that will be at this one. It'll be whatever that comes up as. Oh, it swings. I don't know what it does.
it misses
Yeah, I thought it might.
in this instance.
Okay. Yeah, that's me. I don't have anything else.
This one moves up to the wall, and he tries to poke down over the wall at Zalath, who's on the floor. So he pokes with his. He's actually using a scimitar. So he's reached over the wall and he's poking down to try and hit.
Advantage because he's prone or not?
Not with the wall being in the way.
Yeah, because over the wall, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he's like can't actually see properly, so he's waving.
Oh,
his
you sure you don't
sword
want to
around
take
like
advantage?
like an idiot. No, he doesn't want to take advantage at all. I'm
He's
trying to give a
not.
hint to Zalath. That's all. One of the archers at the top, this one, aims out through the gap in the door and tries to hit Otis. He fires his bow and misses.
I think he did from there. Cheeky.
This one fires at Ned
Oh no, Ned.
and hits. No, misses. Which guard is it now? This one. Where can he go? He can't go anywhere. Doesn't do anything. Eliwick. Eliwick can see that there's all kinds of crap going down there and decides it's time to get serious.
Wow.
So she pulls a wand from her belt.
Yeah, she does.
And pulling the wand from her belt, she casts it. Oh,
What?
Oh,
okay. Could
Oh, for fuck's sake.
could Otis,
Oh.
Lily, and Eliwick make a Constitution check, please?
Oh, shit. Oh, can we just fucking kill this thing? No.
Elentiana is fine.
I'm not.
You did. From blindness.
Oh.
Shit!
Eliwick is completely failed.
I can't see! It's like a kid turning on a torch, mate, showing in the face.
Otis doesn't even realise anything's happened.
Oh, fuck.
Right, so Eliwick is blinded.
This is one turn. That is...
It's for 1 minute, which is
1 minute?
10. But you can have another go each time. So for blinded, I'm just going to use that one, and I'm going to have the same one. Looks like a black eye. That doesn't. So okay, so that didn't quite work out as intended. However, it's, okay, you hear another yell saying "Kill him!" coming from this guy. There's a guy there with a crossbow who tries to hit Zalath, who's on the floor. But so he has advantage. I should have rolled that twice.
As there's about 50 million fucking turns before mine, I'm just gonna go make a drink.
okay.
Misses twice. Misses at all, not twice, just misses. Footman. Which footman is it? This one can't do anything, so it doesn't do anything. This one steps forward, right in your face, and tries
Right in
to
my face.
hit you with his longsword,
Oh,
which he has advantage on.
yeah.
However,
How is that position advantages to me?
because you're on the
It's-
ground, you've not stood up yet.
It's clearly not.
You've not stood up yet, so that's all. That's you get advantage.
I would.
He's
be
missed.
sitting-
He's missed twice, anyways. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know.
He's that bad that you know.
I know. It's just a matter of.
Otis looks around, realizes it's all going to hell, and he needs to get something sorted. So he goes 5, 10, 15, 20. He steps to there. He swings at the footman with his longsword who had just attacked, and he hits him for 14 damage, and he falls to the ground.
That's nice.
Dead as a doornail. 5, 10, 15, 20. He vaults the wall, lands there, and then in front of him he has two guys. One of them he swings his short sword at, hitting for 10. And then he swings his longsword again, backhanded at the same guy, and hits him for a further 14 damage.
Christ.
He's quite accurate.
Wow, Doc
killing
needs to stop
that
playing NPCs.
Okay, Otis is getting things done. Lily,
I can't see
you need
shit.
to make a saving throw.
Constitution one.
Yeah.
15, you've got to roll over.
Yes!
There you go. So you can now see. So you don't have to do anything else. You can now see. So
Oh,
you can now do
Jesus.
whatever you're going to do.
well, I didn't say that because Jesus is in this thing. Oh, I can see again. What happened? Oh. Yeah, I'm done.
So you can still.
Oh,
All
I
you've done is
can
done the
still-
save, so you can do whatever you're going to do now.
Can I move here?
Of course you can.
And oh, they're dead. Oh, but I can still see that one. I'm gonna bow him.
All you got to do is go up one more step.
Okay, let's go one step. Ooh, there's a lot. Oh my god!
There's a
I'm
lot.
still gonna shoot at that one. Ooh, holy shit!
Now you see why Otis is like needs to get stuff done. Unfortunately, that's a miss.
Yeah, but I can see.
Good job on that.
Better than an Eliwick. That was a disaster.
That was.
It is now a Lentiana.
Okay. I don't know what she's got that's going to be. Can she see into the room from down here?
Yes. It's only like a short flat.
So like yeah, so it is literally just like those 3 steps or something.
Yeah.
Actually, I need to just check the range on something. Hang on. Where is it? "30 feet, right. She will step forward up to here. 1, 2, 3. Right. She will cast on this one. She will, hopefully, she will succeed. She will cast Witch Bolt. There you go.
I'm just moving these dead ones out because there's going to be too many otherwise.
Yeah. And that. So there's a beam of crackling blue energy lances toward the creature within range.
That one there.
Yeah, that one there. And that's a sustained arc of lightning between me and the target. On a hit, the target takes the damage, and on each of your turns for the duration, you can use your action to deal another D12 lightning damage to the target automatically.
Yeah.
The spell ends if you use your action to do anything else.
So you're just going to keep pulsing damage at him until
This
he
one,
dies.
yeah, essentially.
Okay, that's
Oh.
Diana. There's a
He
guy
can also
at the
move.
back.
He can move out the range of it, although I don't know whether he'd know that.
It's pretty. Well, I don't think he. Well, he could. I know he couldn't even move because he's going to get the guy behind him in a second anyway. Guy at the back here with a crossbow fires into the general melee.
No, not the general melee.
Oh, rolls 22.
Oh shit!
Who stood up? So Ned is stood up.
I'm stood
The
up.
only Ned and Arvin are the only ones stood up, aren't they? So I'm gonna roll our D100, and if I roll below 50, it's Ned. 8, so it's Ned.
Yeah.
So he fires it
no,
at
Ned.
Ned and hits him for 5.
Ooh, Ned.
Okay. This footman tries to hit Otis. So he swings his sword and hits Otis. Wow. For 4
Where the
damage.
fuck's Otis? I was over there. Shit.
Is that Otis
Yeah,
that's
he rolled it over.
there?
Oops,
Yeah.
no, not minus. Minus
He
We
killed
don't see
one
the
here.
HP.
and then
4. For some reason, I wrote minus 84. It's like, no, minus 4. Because, yeah. Right. Minus
Right.
84 would have been excessive.
He'd have been dead forever. Utra.
Ah, it's nice milk.
I was going to say, I thought you'd gone to sleep there for a minute.
No, he's just drinking. He's drinking his milk before he goes to sleep.
So first thing you do is stand up.
I stand up. This guy is giving me a weird look. As though I want
He
to.
stood on a table as well, so he's actually visible above everyone else.
He's looking down at me. I don't like this. It's
Oh,
most
should
most
fucking
people
do
look down at you.
Yeah.
making me feel
Apart
so.
from Arvin. Eliwick looks up to
No,
you.
I look down. I'm slightly taller than
Well,
him.
that's Elevik, isn't it, though?
Eliwick looks up to all of us.
I will throw my
For
spear
God's sake.
at this guy.
first down.
Shit, look at Butch at the minute. She's blinded.
No.
Yeah.
And he rolls 1 and plunges his spear into the wall.
Oh shit.
I hate that dice.
Well, 15's fair.
15 is still
It
enough.
was on a 19.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, 19 would have been a crit for you, but that is. Oh, unfortunately, it's only 8 damage.
He's got
Mm.
9
You
health,
remember
doesn't he?
Felicia Day's character, Jay?
Yeah.
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 She's kind of a bit like that.
A little bit. Yeah. 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 Fuck's sake.
Anything else, or you just that's it? I think that's it, isn't it, for you? Okay. One of the crossbowmen on the table sees that you threw your. What did you throw? A hammer or axe or spear? Spear. So he sees that you threw a spear, so he fires his light crossbow at you, Uhtred. Missing massively. This footman steps behind the one who was going to step away.
Archers all the way up here.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Can't do anything. Salaf!
Yay, I finally stood up. Oh,
Bearing in mind that there's a
So,
guy
yeah.
leaning over the wall just in front of you.
yeah. I stood up, of course. I vault over here.
Okay.
And if I breathe here, how many will I get?
Oh shit. Oh,
5
shit.
foot. What is yours? Yours is 5 foot by 30 feet, isn't it?
Yes.
So you get that one. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. That one, nothing. And you'd actually get that one as well.
Really?
30, yes.
5,
Then
10,
I
15, 20,
want
20.
to do
Yeah, shit.
So you could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, I would like to do that.
Shit.
Okay?
Shit. Oh, shit.
So they've got to do a saving throw
Saving
against.
throw, my constitution modifier is 2. Yeah, modifier is 2. And proficiency is, of course, 2, so it's 12.
12, yeah.
Okay, so that one fails, so he takes
9.
minus 9. So he dies.
Holy shit. Oh.
This one does his roll. Oh no,
Oh,
that was
shit.
a 20, wasn't it? And
It
fails.
was. It was.
So he takes the full 9. This one rolls his save and saves. So he takes
Half.
4, doesn't he?
Yeah. Did this one? You said that one made his. It didn't make his save, did he?
He didn't make his save.
9, so he's still
Yeah,
standing.
he took-
Okay.
Yeah. This one
Cool.
does his save and fails, so takes the full 9. This is the best breath attack you've
Fucking
had so far.
It's the best one I've seen. Apart
This
from
one-
Yeah.
At the back does his save and saves and take half.
holy shit. That was.
Okay, that was
was impressive.
nice.
Mm.
Yes, and I'm using my second wind to heal myself.
Excuse you.
No, yeah, why,
7.
why
Yeah,
is it-
because it's already
oh,
added his
does it already?
constitution thingy, or whatever it is that it adds.
Plus 3. Oh,
Yeah.
no,
Oh, it's his
that's
level.
my fighter level.
it's
Yeah,
your
it's
fight
your
level,
fight
so it knows it, so it
level.
still knows what it is. It's 7,
Okay.
so you get 7. Okay. That's you done. Okay, there's a footman over here who's not been in the fight yet. He knows that there's a guy there who seems to be like going through everybody like nobody's business. So he moves to here and throws his spear at Uhtred. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let me do that again. It's that one.
It would be even better if they
Which is a-
vulnerable to the acid.
A
Keep
really
rolling real
bad
dices.
throw. Misses. Which guard? This guard steps forward. He's going to be a hero. He swings his scimitar at Otis and misses completely. That guy is dead. The leader, who appears to be the leader, what does he do?
Oh no, he's at the border of my vision.
He steps backwards towards that door
Pussy.
He's escaping.
because he saw the breath weapon and he's like, he's not happy.
Especially when I breathe acid.
This guy at the top
Black.
fires.
Oh shit! Yeah, it is acid as well, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
acid.
So that one that died in front of you basically just fucking melted then.
Yeah.
That was the
Like,
one.
got
That
acid
was the one that
burns away.
Elentiana was.
We
Struck
lost
again.
Liam. He's not on the thing.
What?
Yeah, he disappeared from the connected.
What did Valentiana do? I can't remember what she did.
It's the witch bolt.
Oh yeah. So that's got. Oh fuck. What a waste of a fucking spell.
Yeah, that one fires his short bow at Arvin.
I mean, Witch Bolt seems like a good spell for healthy target because
Yeah,
Then
I
you have
don't
like-
think I realised. I thought you could transfer it from one target to another, and you can't with Witch Bolt.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
when
Oh, you're
that's
thinking like Hex or
Yeah,
Hunter's Mark.
that
yeah.
is that is one
That's not-
round of combat.
What?
Yeah.
That we've completed one round of combat.
Holy fuck.
Okay, this archer fires his short bow at Otis and misses.
when you say like arc, so I thought like everyone between you and that target takes damage.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I know it should do, but it doesn't.
This guy
It'd be cool if it did.
moves to there, past the hammer, and he saw your breath weapon, and he decides that he's going to have to do something about it. So he swings his Morning Star at Zella, and hits the wall quite firmly with a very big thunk. The guy here, who stood in front of you, stabs at you with his longsword and misses. The
You pussies.
guy is dead. Delete. There we go. This guy. Jesus, that fly is massive.
It's just stomping over the screen, killing
It
everything.
is absolutely. I'm gonna take a picture of it. It's absolutely
He's getting worried.
insane.
It's growing. That's gonna be our next boss. A giant fly
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
that you can't hit because it's.
There's
so
nothing
big.
really to give you a scale on that.
No,
but
yeah,
trust me, that is-
oh, is it big? Oh, yeah, okay, I believe you.
it is. You just
I mean, considering
What
the
the
arc of
fuck?
that table and that piece
Yeah,
of
that's
drawing,
it.
it
that
seems
that you see that
pretty.
sort of that.
The detail you've got on it suggests that it's big because I mean they're fucking tiny.
Yeah, you see that thing. You see that thing from the adventure. That sort of thing. That's about 2 centimeters high.
Jesus.
That's a.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Ugh.
It's
Why haven't you killed it yet? That's what I'm asking.
because I haven't got a weapon
It
big
might
enough.
miss and it will attack you.
Exactly.
Have you rolled initiative yet?
Just didn't roll a natural 20.
Yeah, Doc running out the room screaming.
Right. So what happened then? He tried to attack you and missed with his long sword.
But you know what? If you would take
Lean
all
back
your
on the thing.
dices and throw it at her, maybe one dice would hit.
I'm still not
I
prepared
think
to
they
do
just, I
that.
think they just bounce off it, to be honest.
Right.
It's natural
This
armor.
Armor plus
this
30.
footman steps forward and tries to hit Zella again. This is with a long sword again. He swings viciously and viciously viciously misses. Right.
Sorry.
Okay. That was
I'm not sorry.
way too hard to say. This guy runs forward and steps into the gap and
Oh, I'm gonna go.
try-
freeze
no,
a
he
long
stands
time
there.
until my time anyway. Be right back.
tries to hit Uhtred, isn't it? That's Uhtred there. So he
It is
swings.
Uhtred at the front, yeah.
Well, considering that there's a wall between me and Threat, I won't use my reaction because I.
He probably won't even hit. So, no, you can't. You can't do that. Oh,
Yeah.
22. That's a hit. 5 damage.
Right, shit.
Ned. Where's Ned? Ned's here. Ned can't do anything about that guy who's come in and hit Uhtred, but he draws his longbow and he looks towards the leader and realizes he's trying to escape, so he fires his longbow at the guy in the door and actually hits the door quite firmly.
Shit.
Unfortunately, that's not the
What
guy.
he was aiming for, no.
No. This guy on the left, who looks a bit tougher than the others, steps forward, swings his longsword at Otis, missing. Arvin.
Okay. Oh, hang on a minute. Shit. I just fucking got rid of everything that was fine. I will reach out and touch Uhtred. We know he likes it. And I will, now that I've fucking got my thing back,
Like that.
I will hit him with a cure wound.
Nice.
You get
Oh,
12
that's
health back.
nice.
And with my spiritual weapon, I will swing at the one here. Oh, fucking,
You tried.
fucking, fucking,
Dick.
fuck off.
Okay.
I was going to offer Ned my Warhammer, but he seems... He's alright, he's not in melee at the minute, sort of. Not,
Yeah, he's alright.
He'll
Yeah,
be
he's
alright.
got you three stood around him, so he's okay. He's just picking things off at the moment, or he's trying to. This guy at the back aims at Uhtred, because Uhtred seems to be at the front, and fires his short bow. And misses. Archer, this one. Fires at Arven over the wall with his short bow and rolls 12 and misses.
That's my shield, bitch.
2, 3. This guy goes insane and decides that
Okay.
this is the one to try and kill. So he runs all the way over there to Otis. Rolls a 5.
Right, I'm just going to say I can't see Otis's health, so if he's in danger, I don't know.
Oh, he's not in danger.
Great, we're going to have to kill him. He's the big bad evil guy, isn't he?
Not noticed anything about him being evil.
I'm going to detect good and evil. No, I don't think I've got it anywhere. Can't think I wouldn't need to because everything would be
Okay,
evil.
let's roll
Rolls.
again.
Rolls her
Oh.
Constitution save
Oh, at least there's that.
and successfully saves. I can
Whoa.
see again.
Atta girl, well done.
And she blinds herself once more.
Oh,
Don't
darn.
say that, because I'm close to her.
Right, yeah, don't say that 'cause I'm right fucking next to her.
And you can see there's a little bit of a curse because that didn't work as it was supposed to. So instead, she casts a spell.
Ooh!
Oh shit, so
What's
many.
that?
Sleep. Oh, sleep. Nice.
Oh, you bitch.
So she casts sleep. So
Oh,
that's
so it's 27. 'cause you got it.
27.
Right.
And it starts off. So it's 27. And it starts off with the lowest. So this guy. What should I put? I'm just putting that on it. So this guy falls asleep.
She
This
took my
guy.
move.
Falls asleep.
Uh-huh.
It's 27, isn't it?
27 total. Within 90 feet. So it's a
It'll
fucking
be
huge
the
range.
entire thing.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Huh.
Good girl.
She stole what I was gonna do.
Right, that's as many as you should
Well,
get.
you can still do it, right? You can put the rest.
Yeah.
Alright, some more to
But
sleep.
that's what I've been sitting here planning for like ages.
Wow.
Yeah, so those fall asleep.
To be fair, you've only been planning it for like 6 seconds. It's just that 6 seconds takes about 20 fucking minutes when there's 50 things to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's done. She's pretty angry now, as you can probably tell.
Is she angry or is she frustrated at herself?
She's angry because that awesome magical item she's got backfired. It's never done that before.
Mm.
Okay, this crossbowman on the side fires at Uhtred, because Uhtred's in the middle of the group at the door.
What a waste of a fucking heal. Did you take that heal?
It doesn't look like it.
It didn't look like you added that heal. Are you even there, Leo?
Wait.
Did you take that 12 healing that I gave you earlier?
Oh,
Fuck, so I don't.
No,
I'm not fucking-
he disconnected from the game. He's come back on again, so he must have.
Oh, sorry. Right, yeah, no, you got 12 hit
Right.
point.
And misses. He fires and misses. Footman is asleep. Next footman is dead. Otis is surrounded by guys. Doesn't seem to be concerned. So he swings his longsword at the first one. Hits it for 7. He then swings his short sword at the same one, hitting him for that 9, which kills him. And then he also swings his longsword again
Jesus Christ.
and hits.
He gets the extra attack because he's level, whatever level he's at.
9.
And he can hit properly with his offhand weapon because he's a dual wielder, essentially.
Hits that footman
And he can ignore
guard
it.
who just ran in.
He can also, because he's a dual wielder, he gets to ignore the rule about it has to be a light weapon to attack with your offhand, sort of thing, whatever it is. That rule. Because apparently he's cool as fuck. If only he was a barbarian.
I think I can only cast this at level 1.
Lily, it's your turn. Oh, 28 points.
Hey!
That's even better, except
Yeah.
this is quite difficult to do now.
Yeah, good luck.
28.
Should we come back in 10 minutes when you finish working it out?
He's asleep. That's 1. Okay, so it's him. So that's 9. 19.